Yo, how we doing, guys? Welcome to the final Shack stream of the week. Hope everyone is getting ready for a good Friday. I'm having a good time tomorrow. I've got a nice little frothy Friday stream planned, but how is everyone looking forward to the weekend? Jason, how the bloody hell are you goose? What's going on? Coffee, Zolrock, Milky, Xnox, how we doing, boys? What's going on? Hope you guys are ready for a good weekend. Good thing there's nothing over 3 year on singles. Yeah, because you bought it all. I can't keep it stocked because you guys literally buy it all. Then you're like, oh, there's nothing on singles I want, bro. I can't put nothing there. You buy it all. And then I'm like, okay, cool, no worries. No new products for the website, no worries. I guess that's fine. No one wanted them anyway, besides Jason, who's gonna buy them all anyway. Oh, but no, how are we, guys? Good to see ya. We have some good singles available today, actually. I was looking through them, I was getting the prices for them. Yo, Dawn, what's going on? How you doing, Dawn? Good to see ya. Yes, we have Pitch Black, but the hype for Pitch Black is kind of dying down now, you know? It's, we are entering a phase. This is quite a quiet phase. I actually think Shack streams during August are going to be a little less frequent. And it's just because we are entering a very quiet phase. So essentially, everyone has seen the illustration rares from Storm Emeralda, or Emerald Storm, it's going to be in English. And they've seen all the illustrations and SIRs from 30th anniversary. So we are now in a phase, unless there's a reprint in August, we are going to be entering a very, very quiet stage for TCG. And that's because Pitch Black and Chaos Rising, everyone has already bought everything from them, you know? No one needs Chaos Rising, no one needs Pitch Black super duper much. Obviously, like, streamers and content creators do need it to be able to fuel their content. But in terms of the hobby, everyone's kind of got everything that they want from Pitch Black and Chaos Rising because they're such small sets. So unless there is a reprint on the horizon for August is going to be a very quiet month. So I'm getting Bossman to put some more orders in for Paldean Fates. Called him today to suss that out, so we're gonna get some Paldean Fates back in the shack, which is really exciting. What's happening to this stream if we don't have product? We just don't stream. But we have product, right? Coffee, but there's no demand. So when there's no demand, we just don't stream. That's as simple as it is. But it's because August is a quiet month. Never mind, Shufti, now the singles are empty. Yep, nope, they're definitely empty now. Yeah, it'd be a big sad if no stream. Yeah, well, I'll be able to stream on my channel. Just for the shack, we won't be able to stream if there's no demand. But that doesn't mean that we're going away forever. It just means that during August, unless we get some kind of reprint, or unless we get, like, Bossman is really, really hopeful for a Prismatic Evolutions reprint, or a Black Bolt White Flare reprint. He thinks that, like, he's been promised by the distributor, but, like, it hasn't arrived yet. So he's very hopeful. He's very hopeful for some Prismatic or some Black Bolt White Flare. But we're not going to hold our breath, right? And he told me today as well, he got, I think, 30% less of the Riftbound, the new set, than he normally did. So he might not even have any allocation for stream for the new Riftbound set, which means that Unleashed is the last set that we will get until he gets a restock of Origins. So that is, it's looking a little dire. It's looking a little dire heading into August, but it's because September is going to be so large, right? So because September, October, November, December, and like essentially September onwards is going to be chaos, right? And it's going to be all hell breaking loose. So for August to be quiet, it kind of gives us time to be able to prep. I personally think we should move this to the new shop in August because of how quiet we are going to be. It is the perfect time to be able to get everything settled into the new store for August, so that when September pops around, we are full to the wall, balls to the wall, as busy as we're going to be. We're going to be having pre-orders for 30th. We're going to have pre-orders for Emerald Storm. We're going to have pre-orders for the restocks of Phantasmal and Mega. We're going to have pre-orders for, like, we're going to be so busy. There's going to be so many orders coming through that I'm going to have a queue system that extends into more than 2 days. So it is going to be, because Bossman's getting his allocation soon for 30th, so that's going to be chaos as well. So it really is going to be a point where I'm going to have more behind the hours, or behind the scene hours as well, prepping everything for singles. It might get to a point where I will pick like 3 cards to debut, and then all the other smaller ones is going to be just put straight to the website, because I'm not going to have enough time in the streams to debut the singles. I think we need more chatting streams. I'll just stream from my account, Jess. That's what I would do. There's no point for me just chatting here. I'll just chat at home. That's what I would do. I hope we get lucky and get 30th on stream. So we're getting 30th on stream. So there will be 100% there'll be 30th anniversary on stream. The products that we are not getting on stream are the UPCs. So the UPCs are not available on stream. I think I said it before last week. I just wanted to double affirm and let you guys know that there will be no UPCs for 30th anniversary on stream, which means that Espeon and Umbreon box, we're not going to be getting that on stream. That'll be a store exclusive only. The ETBs we will get, so we'll be able to sell through the ETBs on stream. That'll be fine. I'll have a lot less here than I will in the shop, but I think I'll be able to take some from Bossman every now and then. Hey, Monkey King, how we doing over on the YouTube side? Yeah, so we are going to get the ETBs, and we'll be getting the poster sets, and we'll be getting the obviously the booster boxes as well. So that's going to be really, really good, just to be able to have 30th boosters to be able to sell to you guys. And then Emerald Storm comes out that very similar time as well. So we're going to have Emerald Storm to be able to offset and offload the demand. And then it looks like we're going to have Pitch Black for a while. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but it looks like we're going to have Pitch Black for a while, which is really, really good. Unfortunately, if I can't get it in stream, I can't get it. Yeah, that's just how it is, Jason. So you don't need to worry about the UPC too much, Jason. The UPC is an ultra premium collection. They're going to have some exclusive Umbreon and Espeon cards, which we should have a couple singles, because I think people are going to be trading those cards in just because of how much the UPCs value-wise is. So people might buy 2 or 3 UPCs and then just trade the Espeon and the Umbreons in. I'm thinking about doing that, because whenever me and Simi need 30th anniversary, I'm thinking I'm going to buy a UPC, and then if the Umbreon and the Espeon card will just trade in, because it's going to be worth it, because those cards are going to be in such high demand. So the cards that we trade in, or if we just want to sell the Umbreon and the Espeon, whatever we want to do. But yeah, that's going to be 30th is going to be really, really cool. I'm very excited for 30th, and I'm really excited for the systems that we've put in for keeping up with the demand for 30th. Like, we have a really, really good queue system. We're going to have limitations, or we're going to have like reserves, so you guys can't buy everything on the first day. I'm going to slowly feed through the stock every day for how much that we can have planned. I really do think we're going to have a really fun and a really fair, fun and fair, I think, are the 2 big words that I'm going to be looking to sort of implement with 30th anniversary. If you're doing that, let me know. I buy the Espeon and the Umbreon for... Okay, no worries, Jason. I'll let you know. Hey, She-Wolf! How we doing? Good to see you. She-Wolf and Vin! What's going on? Guys, we were just talking about the 30th anniversary and how August is going to be quite quiet for us, but September is going to be really busy. So I was just letting the guys know that we're probably going to have a few less streams in August, just while things are a little bit more quieter. And then for September, it's going to be fully in, like balls to the wall. It's going to be super, super busy. My best enemy, Vin. Yes, Sandy. How we doing? Good to see you. Jason, my favorite arch nemesis. But yeah, we actually do have some really good cards we're going to be debuting today. Lots of birds. Lots of birds. A bird, 3 birds, a cactus, and a kangamama. So I'm very, very excited to be able to send that. And I think the preparations that we have done on the website, so all the changes that we've made onto the website have really put us in a great spot for 30th anniversary. Because like the website right now, it feels like it's easy to navigate. There is a very simple process to be able to follow when you go to the website. It's nice and easy to be able to find everything. There's like the new and back in stock. There's the Pokemon tabs. There's the single cards, the binders, the premium sleeves. So everything that you would expect from a regular order is on that front page. And then when you like dive into like the products tab, we've got everything. There's an accessories tab, which is really nice if people are looking for some extra things for like the players. So the accessories tab is really just there for the players. Then we've got the selection of all the other cards that we've got. And then like the big tickers of the website, we've got Pokemon tab at the top, One Piece, and then Riftbound. Like those are our 3 biggest sellers. Magic will eventually make its way back into the shack, but I feel like Magic is not a set that people like to buy on a rip and ship. That's just from my personal experience. I feel like Magic is something that players like to open themselves. Whereas with Riftbound and Pokemon and One Piece, they really just want to get the cards. They don't really care that it's on a rip and ship. They just want to be able to collect the cards themselves. Whereas like Magic players, most Magic collectors are players. Like Magic buyers don't really like collect. They buy. And if they collect, they buy the collector boosters. You saw Dragon Ball Z, no DBZ. The Uma box is on sale. Has been for a while, copy. Has been for a while. Bossman has been putting the Uma boxes on special. He wants to clear them out. We sold a fair few of them, but once the hype for Uma died down, no one really wanted the boxes in. So he just wants to clear them out. Well, fun fact, I think everyone loves Gambling Monkey. I think gambling's just a fun thing. Do you sell a DBZ? I'm a fan of DBZ. That's why I asked. No, Jason, it's the same. DBZ, probably not. We did get something new in the shop. I was going to debut next week. Bossman gave me 2 boxes of these. I've never seen these in my life. Like, if anyone has seen these before, speak now. But I have literally never seen these before in my life. I think this is the penguin from like the GIF that you can see. I've seen the penguin GIF. Yeah, like I've seen the penguin. But I have never seen these in my life before. These will be like they're from GIFs online. When you type in a GIF like hello, you see the penguin being like, oh hello. Like it's from like a GIF series. But I've never seen these. These will debut next week. So next Wednesday, these will be available. I just got to get the prices for Bossman and a link to whatever the hell these are called. But these are called Vibes TCG. We sell, we don't. I'm personally keen to get through a little bit of this. These are the Overlord, Tomb of Nazarick. So these are the Weiss Schwartz, Tomb of Nazarick that we're trying to get through as well. These ones here are based on the anime Overlord. So if you're an Overlord fan, these are cards that are taken directly from Overlord. So I'm very excited for those ones. We've got a couple singles of those sold as well. I was just looking at those. Yeah, Vin, they're very, very cool. They're very cool. We're going to have them for a while, I'm pretty sure. But where I do not know. Yeah. Yo, Embry! Popping an order through. Nice. There we go. A little bit of One Piece. Nice and easy. There we go. But yeah, I was just catching everyone up on what August is going to look like because it's the last day of the month, I'm pretty sure, today. Do we have one more day? Do we have one more day of the month? Oh, yeah, let me have a check. Oh no, Diego left the Discord. So upsetting. Let's take a look. How many more days? Is this the last day of the month? We got one more. We got one more tomorrow. We got one more. Friday. Friday's the last day. Yes, Vin. Ask away. What's up? Yeah. So the free rent stuff. That's per pack. No. So that price, that gets you an entire box. That gets you an entire box of free rent beyond Journey's End. So that gets you an entire box. Boss Man didn't want to open it. He just wanted to sell it by the box. So we've only got 4 left of that. Like, we have a very finite amount of that. So if you guys are Freerun fans, generally we notice that as the new seasons of anime come out, the boxes of the anime sell. So that's why we don't mind how like hanging on to the anime boxes, because they sell like seasonal. They're seasonal cards. Whereas Pokemon sells, if it releases, it sells. Like, there's a guarantee. There's like 3 sets that guarantee that if they release, they sell. Pokemon, One Piece, and Lorcana. Not Lorcana, Lorcana now. But Pokemon, One Piece, and Riftbound. Those are the 3 that, like, if they release, they will sell. Whereas the anime ones, like, I've got the Eminence of Shadow, I've got here, that's on the website. I've got Freerun right here, and then I've got Overlord. And then I've also got Uma Masume. So I've got the Uma cards, I've got the Overlord cards, I've got the Freerun cards, and the Eminence of Shadow. So those are the 4 anime cards that I have that kind of just go up and down, and they eventually sell, they eventually move, but they're nice to just have. I like to call them stock fillers, you know? Makes a website look busy, makes a website look stocked, makes it look like you guys have like we have stock available for you guys to purchase. Everyone obviously just goes straight to the Pokemon. But like it makes it look good when you have stock on a website. I'll go grab my package after you open my packs. Oh, sounds good, Coffee. You are up first. You are up first. Just gotta double check that we've got everything for you. Pokemon cards on the website. Yeah, you know. having a segment of your website be fully stocked is nice, you know. It makes everything look busy. Whereas you guys do not want me to have anything on the website. Now I'm putting a few today, actually. I'll show you guys the ones I'm putting on the website today. Gives me a little bit of a stretch. I'm putting these 2 on the website today. The Iron Treads and the Great Tusk. They're gonna go on. They've been all bought today. So after stream today, I'm putting these 2 on there. The Iron Treads and Great Tusk, because these went to auction last time. I don't know why. You guys have been eggs. I think it went to auction. We started at a 2. Jason bid 2, and then the auction finished. No one bid anymore. So like I'm gonna pop these on the website for I think €4 each, and then you know whatever happens happens. But I need something up there. That's why I'm gonna pop that there. So we're gonna do that after stream today. I'm buying them. No, you already have that card, Jason. Leave them alone. Just let me have something on the website. I'm trying to tell you guys why I need things on the website to make it look stocked and make us look busy. It's not good going to the website and seeing no stock. But if you guys must buy them, it's fine. I'm gonna have a card go. I think Maractus is going to the website today. Maractus is going to the website today, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I think and then Cactus Man. We've already had Cactus Man on the website as well, so I already have the listing for Cactus Man, so I can just repopulate Cactus listing, which is good. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going to be doing for when White Shufty puts them in stock for Jason to buy them. No, I don't. I put them in stock for people to be like, oh, they have single cards too. That's nice. I wish I did. I wish I had, you know, so I wish I had single cards to be able to show everyone who comes onto the website. Oh, you know, that's kind of nice. Rambo! Ma Demon, how we doing, bro? I don't know why I even have a single card there. Because I'm meant to have cards there, you eggs! Oh. There we go. Rambo, your name always confuses me. Type a message, hurry up. Rambo, is it M? Ryan? No, it's M. There we go. We figured it out. Jason, you get this, man, because I don't. What do you mean? You eggs! I can't call you anything else. I wish I could. Come to my own stream. I'll give you a piece of my mind. Oh. Oh, we're meant to have cards on the website so people can be like, oh, yeah, I can trade them. Want to sell cards, but want to keep cards. No. You just... I don't understand the fascination you two have about buying every single card on the website. I don't even think a psychiatrist could explain it to me. Like, I actively tell you guys, do not buy the cards on the website. Please let them be in stock. And you guys hear me like, what's that, Chufty? What's that? Buy? Okay. Then why would you? Why? I actively don't understand why you guys keep buying them. I'm trying to save you guys money. I'm like, guys, do not buy these. Psychiatrists are afraid of us. It's true. I've played PBE and the new TFT set is cooked. This dude had 5 units on the field and won 4 dupes of 1 5-cost unit. 2 of them was 2-star, single different 5-cost, and was also 2-star, beat my entire team, almost one-shotting it instantly. Chimpsy, I don't want to hear about it. I want to be as polite as possible. I want to go into this new set blind. I want to go into this new set blind. I don't want to know nothing about the new TFT set. So please don't tell me anything. Good luck, dog. Yeah. I think I'm doing pretty well because I'll have champions to be able to like hide. But I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to know nothing about TFT. I might not even stream TFT until the new season comes out. That's how much I don't want to know about it. Maybe you should tell them to buy and then they stop buying. But no, because She-Wolf, how it's going to go is that if I say don't buy, they'll be like, okay, I'll buy. And then if I say, oh, yeah, you guys should buy it, they'll be like, sure. That's what's going to happen. Oh, gotta go watch the VOD. Just see Chifty's face when the man was born. I was in shock. Oh, I don't understand it. I don't understand. Think about this really hard. Do you exist? Like, how do you know you're gonna do, think, move? How do you know that you think you are? Because I am. Simple as that. I don't get existential, monkey. I'm sorry. You can try and get me existential. I don't really get existential. Like, when people think like, do you really exist? I'll be like, yeah. And then they'll be like, oh, how do you know that? Because I think it. I'm not religious either. Like, I'm not religious. I don't put any extra thought into it, you know? That extra thought could be gone towards learning the speed tiers of Pokemon champions. That extra thought could be learning the cards of towards Bulls, you know? Towards what Bulls wants to do. So like, you can try to catch me out with like existential stuff, but it doesn't work on me. My brain is braining. That is why I exist. Now, Coffee, I question about you though. You and Jason I specifically questioned about. You two individually. I don't even know if that brain is braining, TBH. Yeah, Jupiter's just a chill guy. Exactly. Like, I don't get super existential. Also, hi, Sinji. How are you doing? Flies under the radar. Good. Yeah, Vin, you're fine. You understand. You don't buy an entire booster box of cards and say, keep the bulk. And I ask why. And you're like, you don't do that. Coffee does. Vin, you don't buy every single card I have available because I have the room and the money, you know? You don't buy every single card I offer you ever because you are looking for a collection of cards, you know? That's what Jason does. Jason buys every single card under the sun that he doesn't have because he's like, I may as well fill my binder. Vin, I got confirmation. There is no Japanese for the rest of the year. I got bad news, big dog. I do not have a brain. I'm one of the Wizards of Oz characters that doesn't have a brain. You're the goose. You're the goosey chook, Jason. Yeah, Vin, I'm sorry. No more Japanese for the rest of the year. It's too expensive. The reason why Japanese is going up in price, Vin, is because it used to be cheaper. It used to be cheaper than English. But because of all the restrictions that is happening in Japan, with this, because of all the restrictions that are happening with the purchasing of the Japanese packs in Japan, they're regulating it. It's becoming a lot harder to be able to purchase the Japanese packs. So there's a more expensive premium going on them. So that's why it's not worth it for Bossman to buy them, because it's like they would be the same price as the English packs here. So there's no reason to do that, you know? Hi Sparky, how we doing? You said rest of the year. That means there is hope for next year. Yeah, I mean there's hope for next year when everything starts to calm down. But we're not indefinitely not getting them anymore. It's just for the rest of the year because the rest of the year is mental. Like August is the last period where we're going to have a quiet month. So, Simi, I was just telling everyone, next month is going to be pretty quiet for the Shack, unless we get like an Ascended Heroes reprint, unless we get like a Black Bolt, White Flare reprint, or a Prismatic Evolutions reprint. Bossman thinks there might be one of those, but next month is going to be very quiet because we're entering a period where we have stock, but it's not the stock that people want. So it's like Pitch Black and Chaos Rising are not sets that people have like a massive demand for. So, you know, we can come in, yap, and open a few packs here and there. But thinking like long term for the longevity of the stream, we're probably going to have a couple streams off next month just to be able to like wait until September is ready. I am actually going to tell Bossman, I think next month is the perfect month to move to the new store because of how quiet it is going to be. That's exactly what they're doing, Jason. That's exactly what they're doing. I like them for the art. They look to me as I'm learning the language as well. Yeah, man, look, Japanese is great. Don't get me wrong. I like Japanese cards, but I just, it gets to a point where people are like, why would I buy Japanese if they're the same price as English, you know? I'm good, thanks. Bar the absolute. That's been my ranked push these last few days. See, but Sparky, that's because you change teams too often. I've told you this many times before. I lost 5. I lost 5 the other day, but I went on a 4-game win streak, and now I'm back into like the top 2K. I really want to try to get Master 1. I'm back. I feel like my team is really good into Master 2, but as soon as I get to that echelon of Master 1, it's like people are a lot more cautious. They play different. Master 1 players play exceptionally different to Master 2 players. Like, some guy I was versing last night with the Big Six brought both his Floette and Charizard. Both of them. And then, like, was teasing about who he was going to Mega Evolve. So, like, I couldn't pick who he was going to Mega Evolve. And then he eventually evolved Charizard. I was like, damn it, I picked the wrong one because I thought he was going to Mega Evolve Floette. So this dog just brought Floette for the fun of it. And that's not what I'm used to, you know? He had the champion tag too. So this guy's been in champion tier. So that's just not something I'm used to. But I think the more I verse the players up there, the more I get to it. Like, I know what I should have done. I absolutely know what I should have done. I should have led with Legion and head smashed instead of led with Klefki and set up the screen, save the Rain Dance for when the Charizard Mega Evolves. But that's just, I needed to get more experience versing those players. So that's why I win and then lose and then win and then lose, because like I go up against the players who I need to be beating and they do some whacked shit that I've never heard of before. Like some guy led with King Gambit and just Swords Danced off the rip, and I'm just like, damn, what happens if I would have electro shot you? And he's just like, oh, you know? So it's just getting into that mindset about what those upper echelon players do. But I'm getting used to it. I'm checked out this season now, prepping for the next one, which is more of the same. Yeah, why are you checked out? Like, you're so close to the top. Just keep going. Learn from those upper echelon players. Because I feel like you're now at the same stage I am, Sparky, where you can clear through 4-3 and like half of 2. But when you get to that upper echelon, they outplay you because they're thinking about what to do in an optimal way with a like non-conventional Pokemon. So you need to be at that mental to be able to beat them. If you keep giving up when you get to Master 2, you'll never make it. Because you need to learn how those upper echelon players play. And I think it's fantastic experience. Not really a Champions player, only play it for fun. Jason, everyone gets there, you know? Gambit never dies to Electroshock. Oh, no, like, but it gets to a range where everything else kills it, you know? It gets to a range where everything else, and he's not going to Sucker Punch me, because I just get a stamina boost. The Sucker Punch after Swords Dance does not kill Braun, I can tell you that. But yeah, Sparky, I just think you lack that upper echelon mentality and like that upper echelon thought process. Just like me. Like, I don't have that experience yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You know, I just think you need to keep pushing with the same team. Play the same team for an entire season. See what it does for you. I still think it's because I can't find a team that suits me. Yeah, you just need to play with one team for an entire season. Because you learn what the weaknesses are for that team. I feel feel so detached from the team. Well, that's because you don't use it for more than like 2 weeks, dude. That's why you feel detached. Like, I felt detached to my team, and then I'd made changes that made it feel better. You know, that's what you do. Don't use teams that are like other people make. You'll never get attached to a team that you've like. Do you know how much I pop off when my Dragonite hits a Hurricane? Raw dog without the rain up? Oh my god. He's my guy, man. He's my guy. I'll put my faith in my Dragonite. Yeah, Rain Dance Hurricane is a great lead. But when I really need to clutch up and I need to hit a Reflect Hurricane, dude, he's always there for me. He's my day one. I ain't never gonna get rid of Dragonite from this team, dog. He's my day one guy. You don't have that. You don't have that, Sparky. So that's why, like, whenever you play the game and you lose, you're just like, I'll screw these guys. You know? You don't have that. If you want, book it in. Book it in, Sparky. That's what the Discord's for. You need your day one guy, man. And then, like, when you win, you pop off more. And I'm just sorry, Sparky. Your day one guy can't be Claude. I'm sorry. Your day one guy can't be Claude. He's got to be something else, you know? Yeah, like... Yeah, dude, you know the stuff, but you just don't have the practical application. Yeah, I knew that was coming. It just can't be Kloitzer, dude. Look, apologies. I respect Kloitzer now, but it just can't be. Gonna be a bit... Yeah, dude. Like, Kloitzer's fun. Ha ha hee hee. But he's not gonna get across the line, man. He's not gonna get across the line. Bush is asking for dinner 13 minutes early. I need images. I need photos. I need images. I need photos. Oh, hang on. Yes, I do. If anybody has had any thoughts about buying the Ancient Origins booster, you guys have about 10 minutes to buy it because Boss Man has just got a buyer in the shop. So if anybody is considering, I'm going to let them know, giving chat 10 minutes to buy. If they don't, it's all yours. You guys have 10 minutes. You guys have 10 minutes. If you guys have been thinking about this Ancient Origins, you guys have 10 minutes to buy it. If you don't buy it in 10 minutes, someone in the shop is going to buy it. So heads up, this Ancient Origins, it's on the chopping block. So Boss Man just sent me a message then. He's like, he has a buyer. Can I see Bull's pick? Yeah, I'm going to show it once I let everyone know about Ancient Origins. Ancient Origins booster left in the buyer store. He wants it for that one. If anybody wants this, you guys now have 9. You have 9 minutes. Ancient Origins, if you've been thinking about it, now's the time. Otherwise, it's going to someone in the shop. Just giving you guys a chance. Now, Boozman picks. Let's show you guys the Boozman Jones man. Boozman Jones man. In the flesh. Oh my god. Guys, would you give dinner early to this man? Would you give dinner early to this man? This man walks up to you. He looks at you with that face. Would you give dinner to this man 11 minutes early? Yes, I would! Look at his salt and pepper face! Femi, you need to be strict with the Johns! Ask Simi what he did this morning when he knew it was her turn to take him for a walk. Ask Simi what he did this morning. And then you guys decide if he deserves dinner early. I would give him dinner immediately. Hey, Fizzy. How we doing, brother? Good to see you. He is now Bjorking on the back. Let him Bjork for a little bit. Let him Bjork. Let him Bjork. Fizzy, what's going on, brother? I was just letting everyone know that the buy-sell trades is doing pretty well on the Chufti Discord. We got a lot of cards coming through that people are offering for trades. We got a lot of cards. Jason traded one the other day. When Taddy dropped on in and listed a bunch of perfect order he's willing to buy from people. But yeah, it's looking pretty good, and that August is going to be a little bit quieter. So we might have a few less Shack streams in August, just because of how quiet it is leading up to like September. Is it like a TCG trading post? Yeah, dude, that's pretty much it. That's all it is. Like, I'll read you, if you go into the buy, sell, trade Discord page right now, and you take a look at like the recent posts that I made, you'll be able to see exactly what everyone has for offer, and we'll be able to see what people are asking for if you yourself have any of those cards to trade. So you'll be able to see what people are looking for, and you'll be able to offer. Yeah, Nexart. So Juji is actually looking to sell the Nexart, the Charizard EX SIR 151. It's the Charizard EX SIR from 151. That's what Juji's looking to get rid of. That's the one. What, Vin did something? Vin. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. That's Tubbyzard. Yeah, you gotta tell Juji that's Tubbyzard. He got a fat booty, though. He wanted to go out at 9 instead of like 12 to 1, like he does with Chuft. Then he didn't even want to settle back down after his morning walk. He wanted to play. It's because I treat him too well, Simji. It's because I treat him too well. How much does Juji want for the boy? She'll settle on like 350, I'm pretty sure. She wants to like sell. Because she wants Euro, by the way. Euro, Fizzy. She wants to move it on. But she's in two minds. Like, she needs the money for her Asia trip. But 151 is in a bit of a dip at the moment. So she's like, do I hang on to it? Do I sell it? She's in 50-50, you know? But if you asked her, she might be willing to get rid of it for 350. You know? Because it's an immediate sell. And she doesn't like dealing with the people from Tradera or Facebook Marketplace. She hates it. She actively hates selling cards. So if you gave her an offer of like 350, 360 euro for the Charizard, she might go for it. Even though its current value is like 380, I think. She doesn't like the rigmarole of the runaround of selling a card. So if she has an offer available to her right there in cash. Plus you're a Shack user, so I just go boom boom and I move it towards the I move it into your box. But don't let me convince you, you know. Don't let me tell you otherwise. Juji's her own woman, and she'll do what she wants with it. But I was gonna say, yeah, definitely not AUD, bro. Good idea. How's Fizzy? Before we get going on these hot local singles, how's the 30th anniversary looking like for Australia? Is there any sort of, is it getting better? Is it getting worse? Are the prices stabilizing? Like, is EB Games still cooking it? I'll give her 100 euros and a box of Solar. Oh, look, I'd take that deal, mate. You know I'd take that deal. But yeah, is it calming down? Because I need to, low key, I need to know how many Aussies are going to be buying from me, right? Like, I need to know how much stock I should put aside for the Aussies. Because I feel like I'm going to have two different stock pools. I'm going to have the pool of stock for everyone here. And I think I'm going to have the pool of stock for the Aussies. Because I know Jason wants 30th anniversary. I know you want 30th anniversary. I know Taddy's going to want 30th anniversary. I know Willie has been dabbling about thinking about getting some 30th anniversary. So I'm curious about what to do for the Aussies. So let me know how dire the situation looks, and I'll do my best. Maybe I'll just do the little pre-order system that we do in my Discord, and then that's going to be the best way to ensure that you guys get the stock. We'll think about it. We'll chat close to the date as well. We got all August to theorize what we want to do. But yeah, it should be a-okay. I'll be buying as much as I can. Oz is still pretty cooked at the moment. At the moment, the rest of the sets are dead, but 30th anniversary UPCs were sold out in 5 minutes, even at 600. Yeah, it's credible. That's all right. One thing I will say, Fizzy, is that when you go to buy 30th from us, your box is like full. So you might need to buy a binder. So put it into the budget. Put it into the budgie. You might need a binder if you're going to get a lot of 30th anniversary from us, especially if you're going to be keeping bulk. All right. I was held up at like 35 degrees Celsius in Varberg in a metal box. Oh, Ajuri! Fine weather we're having, isn't it? TBH, I want to buy it for only 30th anniversary. Yeah, done. Let me know what color specifically you want. If you need to look at the colors, let me know. I'll relist them for like a quick period of time. But they're all in the new shop. So hopefully we'll be in the new shop for the 30th anniversary. So I'll be able to look and get all the colors for you. But at the moment, I've only got the blue one here. But, you know, I don't think Bossman's giving me any more because I should be on my way soon. All right. Let's open up some packs. Let's debut the hot local singles as well. Final call. Final call. If anybody is after this Ancient Origins booster, Bossman has a buyer in the shop. He's given us 10 minutes to see if anybody wants this one. If you don't buy it now, it will be gone forever. It'll be gone forever. I'll hold it close to the day because I want a master set. I want all the bulk. All right, done. Done. We'll make it happen. We'll get the binder sorted for you, and it'll be a-okay. So we have 1 minute left. Bye-bye, Mr. Hooper. If anybody is after this Ancient Origins, you have until the singles debut. We're going to leave them right here. If anybody wants this, speak now or forever hold your peace. How much? €95. There's a buyer. The reason why I'm telling you guys right now is that there is a buyer in the shack physically ready to buy this. And Bossman gave us 10 minutes. He gave us 10 minutes to see if anyone wants it. €95. But I think it's officially done. I think after we debut these singles, I'll tell Bossman it's all his. All right, up first, we have a Marakti. Now, I have a feeling this one's going to go to the website today, as Journey Together is not a super popular set for everyone. Maractus is also a card that a lot of people aren't super fond of. But, you know, it's a nice card. Nah, give it to him. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought we were going to give it to him. I wanted to give you guys the final chance to be able to get it. Maractus, Journey Together. This one's going to be available for €4. 9 p.m. tonight, €4. It's going to be this lovely gentleman. Then, up next, we are going to have a Galarian Zapdos promo. We had one of these last week. This is our final one. After this Galarian Zapdos promo, we do not have any more. This is the final one that we have. This is going to be available for €6. If you would like this Galarian Zapdos promo from the Sword and Shield era, it is a €6 card. Available tonight. Yo, Dodler! How we doing? Good to see you over on the YouTube side. I am very keen. 9 p.m. tonight, Fizzy. Make sure you're here. All right, the next one is going to be Larry Staraptor with Larry drinking his boss coffee. Larry Staraptor making sure the shareholders are happy, and the shareholders are very happy at the price of this one. €6 for Larry Staraptor. Very nice card. We got another bird. The next one is going to be Noctowl. This is a Stellar Crown promo card. This is the ETB promo of Stellar Crown. This is the Noctowl. We're going to have this one available also for €6. €6 Noctowl, 9 p.m. tonight. You know what would make that Zapdos better if it had a speech bubble saying meep meep. And then finally, Kangamama. We have the Kangabanga. This is a Kangamama with a Quagsire and a little baby Kang. They're just communicating. This is how Boos and I communicate. We just look at each other and we just smile. So we have the Kangamama. This is a €12 card. €12, Destined Rivals, illustration rare, later tonight, 9 p.m. There we go. All right, the singles have been debuted. Taking this off the website. It's done. We no longer have Ancient Origins. We no longer have Ancient Origins. We had one left. It is gone. There we go. and save. Ancient Origins has been removed from the website. It's official. No more Ancient Origins. Done. This one's going over to Bossman. What if I pull that Kanga right now, my 2 packs? That would be kind of nice for you, I'd say. Letting Bossman know. Okay. No one wanted. Putting it aside for you. There we go. All right, let's get going on the first order. Imagine if they get the pull. I gave you guys a chance, bro. I gave you guys a chance. Now, we have Coffee, who has gone in for 3 singles on our website, 2 Claras and a Boss's orders. And we're going in for 2 Destined Rivals. Here we go. Desty Rivals going in today for Coffee. Everyone say good shellac, Coffee. Good shellac, Coffee. Let's see what we get. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? What do we got in this pack? Name that energy. We got Us, Fire, Dark, Steel. It is Water Juji. That's 1 for the Juge. Stevens Belden. Been in a dry spot for a while. No hits. I've been actually in a kind of a dry spot at the moment recently for myself as well. Haven't been getting too many hits on stream. Rockets Nidorino reverse. Articuno reverse. And Zera Aura. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. No bulk. Thank you very much. But have you seen the vids of people opening 30th? We were talking about that the other day, Fizzy. I actually spoke to Bossman about it yesterday. And the only thing that we could conclude... what do you mean, Fizzy? I stream Monday and Tuesday, you egg. But yeah, the only thing that we could conclude is that the factory workers stole it off the line. Like, it makes sense. It's boxes, you know? It was 48. It was 48 of them. So that makes sense to be two boxes. It's the only thing that makes sense. Like, Bossman doesn't even have his proper allocation yet. Hey, Ren! Hey, SB! How we doing? Hey, Stinky! It is Fire! Jason, let's go. Prima has been left with Bossman. Excellent, thank you very much. Belden, Chingling, Rocket's Grimer, Metachan, Rocket's Watchtower, Misty's Cider, Apple in reverse, Rocket's Ariana reverse. Hey! A very fat booty Ethan's Adventure. That is a not scented card. That is a not scented card. Unlucky. But everyone say thanks, Coffee. Thanks, Coffee. I don't think anyone has allocation yet. No, they don't. Bossman doesn't even have it. So, like, the reason that guy has that, and he's blacklisted himself. The craziest thing about it, Fizzy, the craziest thing about it is that guy had his name, his brand plastered over that stream. So he has officially blacklisted himself from any Pokemon contribution or distribution ever. And he's probably got a big fat lawsuit on his way after the 30th anniversary is done. Like, is he dumb? I don't know, bro. Like, it baffles me. He just does not give a rat's ass. Like, it's crazy. All right, so look, website singles has been bought out. Yeah, they have, SB. Every single card that I had is gone. Gonna list 2 today. At least stay anonymous, dude. Like, he just doesn't care. Could have also been planned for more hype around the pack. Look, there's a very small chance that that's the case. But, like, it's probably not the case, you know? All right, up next, we have Embry. All right, Embry. I'm going to get you a little sleeve, little booster again. I'm going to pop the name Adrian on it for you. So, we're going to get that ready. Everyone say good shluck, Embry. Good shluck, Embry. All right. There we go. Do do do. Do 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 do. I just popped in before crashing. Had a big day on Wednesday. Isn't it Thursday? Isn't it Thursday night for you, Red? Correct me if I'm wrong. There we go. I won't say good schlock. I would say good luck embodied. That's not their name. That's not their name, Jason. You bloody goose. There we go. All right. Yeah, some more dons would be nice. All right. Early Friday morning. It's early Friday morning, and you are still tired from Wednesday? Homie, you gotta get a better diet. You gotta get a better diet and a better sleep schedule. Like, if you're tired that day after the Wednesday, understandable. But if it is now Friday, and you are tired from Wednesday, you need a better sleep schedule and a better diet. I mean this in the kindest way possible, Red. All right, we have Dracul Mihawk, Jinbei, Don Quixote do Flamingo. I work nights, so I feel that pain. Yeah, no, honestly. Please fix my sleep schedule. Trifty has never been touched by burnout. I haven't. I'm so sorry. I wake up, I drink my water, I'm ready to go. He is just a man. That's exactly right. Vista and Monkey D. Luffy. He monkeyed his D till he Luffy'd. Juji, you literally tried to fix your sleep schedule last night, didn't play games, and then you complained that your sleep schedule's not fixed. What the hell do you mean? Met up with my family. My batteries are slowly recharging. Ah, that's good. That's good. Oh, how I wish one day in my life I could just live just as a man. But yeah, heads up. I'll be going pretty hard for 30th. Good. All right, we'll get you the binder. We'll get it sorted for you. Drifty, I said bed earlier. I slept at 3 a.m. Why? You could have played like 2 games of TFT with me. Shaking my SMH. Rora Nora Zora. Dracul Mihawk. Morley, Rockstar, Captain Buggy's our savior, Ramba, Marshall D. Teach, Nico Robin, Black Vortex, Vista, and Mr. One, Daz Bones. Due to always awake to watch the Shack stream? Yeah, but Jason, you love having a good sleep schedule, right? The Shack stream is part of your sleep schedule. I like to call it the much like losing Crummy to war, you lost me to not playing TFT and just rotting in bed, not sleeping. Wow. Tell me you hate me without telling me you hate me, right? Guess I'll go run myself into a wall somewhere, you know? Would rather rot than do something with her time. Crazy. Crazy. 10 times be worse if I didn't think proper lunch, which I had my mother there. Good. I'm glad you actually got some good food. Glad you got some good food. Sanji. Shanks. Otama. Emporio Ivankov. Boa Hancock. Mahoroba. Mr. 3 Galdino. Buggy. Inazuma. Usopp. Trafalgar Law, and Ben Beckman. Unlucky, nothing huge in that one, but we got a couple of decent cards. Back to work. Juji, I demand that you, I don't even know what it's called anymore. Pop socket? No. What's the Pomodoro? Pomodoro! I demand that you Pom your Doro. I demand that you palm your Doro. Back to work. Unbelievable. No, I'm glad you got some good food, Ren. I could TFT tonight. It's Chimkey night tonight. Oh, yo, Chimkey night. Chimkey man tonight. Why you got a Chimkey man? All right. There we go. Everyone say thanks, Embry. Thanks, Embry. All right, there we go. That one's all done. I might not TFT tonight because it's Chimkey night and I need to get ready for stream tomorrow. So I might not TFT tonight. The reason I TFT'd last night because like I had a sleep in today. But I might not do it tomorrow. Tonight because I got a stream tomorrow. It's a big stream. It's a frothy Friday, so I want to be well rested. All right, Rambo, come here and get it, you dog. Can't believe I have to message you when it's your turn. Can't believe I have to be like, oi, egg, you're up. Oi, egg, you're up. There we go. There we go. He's here. He's here. Good. You never message me when it's my turn. No, because you're here, you egg. You goose. I don't need to message you when it's your turn because you're always bloody here. You goose. All right. We are going in for Pikovic. We got to add Pikovic. We have 2 Pitch Black and 2 Destined Rivals. All right, 4 boosters for Rambo. Let's see what we got. Everyone say good shlock to Rambo. Good shlock, Rambo. All right, Rambo. We're going in for a Desty Rivies. Watching the stream on my phone and my TV. Oh, beautiful. Thank you for the support, monkey. All right. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? Rambo, we're looking for some Das Bonnes, as we say in the industry. By the way, has Juji won an auction yet? No. No, Juji has not won an auction. I don't know what will happen first. Juji winning an auction or me having a fully stocked website of singles. I don't know what will happen first. And it's odd that Coffee, Crispy, and Jason are adamant that I'm not going to have any website cards and that Juji will never win an auction. So we'll see what happens first. I have my money on singles. Yeah, I do too. I was originally planning to do the family lunch, but one night I realized I was slowly getting my mental health, so my aunt and I arranged an earlier meetup. Ren, yeah, always look after your mental health, but family is always quite good too. It's a good balance. Family is good for your mental health, unless they're not. And then they're very, like, family is either really good for your mental health or really, like, detrimental to your mental health. It depends on the type of environment that your family makes. Because being around family, like, brings you back home to, brings you home to earth, you know? But if you have a toxic parent, then you want to be absolutely away from that, you know? I've lived in both spectrums of that, Ren, so I completely understand. Hearthflame Ogre-Pon. Do you not live with your parents anymore? Rocket Larvitar reverse. Fluffy reverse. And a Garchomp. Let's go. There we go. She's a word I can't say here. Nah, don't worry. I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, Ren. I'm not close to my mama either. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? So we got a Garchomp so far for our boy Rambo. Let's see what we got. Beep, 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 beep. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? Do, 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 do. Be-do-do-do. It is Psychic Coffee. We got Misty's Lapras, Primeape, Dipplin, Electrike. Oh, actually, Fizzy, Juju won a silent auction, but chat said that didn't count. So, there's that at least. Relo reverse, Arven Squavit reverse, and a Cynthia's Roserade. Nothing in that one. All right, now we're going in for the Pitch Black. We're going in for Pichu Bureku. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? Beep, 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 doo, doo, doo. We got that pitch black, baby. A fire, grass, lightning. It is grass! Begovic. Let's go. We have Shuppet, Mankey, Brioni, Electric, Lampent, Backtrack Badge, Manectric Reverse Hollow, Shuppet Reverse Hollow, and a Bastiodon. Final pack. Is Garchomp going to be the lone soldier? Or are we going to get another hit in this pack right here? No one bought any Chaos Rising today. No chances of a Chin-Chin. No Chin-Chin chances, which is good because Juji is palming her Doro. That's actually a slur in certain countries. You got to be careful, guys. You can't be saying palming my Doro. Been with my grandparents since I was 4 months. There we go. To get off the address radar 2.5 years ago. Excellent, man. That's good that you've got a nice little community system that you've created for yourself. It's very important. First-hand experience as well. Do you want someone to buy all Chaos Rising? No, I do not want that, Jason. I would love to have stock moving into the 30th anniversary. We have Lightning! Oh, that was Xbox's old guess. Unlucky. Crummy, though. Primate. Trumbeak, Grubbin, Centiscorch, Gwyn, Seaking, Dark Bell, Trumbeak Reverse Hollow, Poplio Reverse. Oh, this is a nice full art with the Darkrai in the back and the Mega Darkrai in the foreground. This is a nice full art. There we go. That is very, very cool. Mega Darkrai EX full art. First time I've seen this one. I need that eye. It is very nice. I like that full art. There you go. Do you want someone to buy 36 packs? Look, for business, it would be great. I have enough time. But at the same time, if you're going to buy 36, give us a heads up. Everyone say thanks, Rambo. Thanks, Ramby. I'm going to put this Darkrai on a top loader, actually. I think this is like a 13, 14 euro card. It's kind of nice. There we go. Mega Darkrai EX full art. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. That's Rambo all done. Let's take a look at who is up next. Up next, we have Vin. We have Vin. Who is going in for... Vin is going in for... 2... Grabbing another booster box. Here we go. We're working through them. Now, my friend, when we getting the Chufty feet? When we make partner, Fizzy. 4, 6, 8, 10. There we go. When we get partner, bro, we're going to have a Chufty TCG. I actually told you guys about this. Maybe we make a Chufty foot as one of the cards. But when me and Simi eventually make partner one day, if and when, one of our goals is to create a TCG series with all of our community members and all of our friends. So like we would have like a Boostman SIR. We'd have like a Simi SIR. We'd have like a Chufty SIR. We'd have like a Hades on Holiday SIR. We'd have like a Lobo. We'd have a Willy Boy. We'd have a Juji. We'd have Crummy. So we'd have all of like these illustration rares that you would be able to buy, and we'd open them on stream for you and then ship them out for you. Or we could seal that, like, say you could buy them like sealed and then we send it out to you. That is like one of our eventual like pipe dreams. It would be a lot of work, but I really do think we could do that if both me and Simji have that partner status. So you know there's eventual like an eventual maybe one day. It could be really, really cool. But yeah. it is something that we've worked on. We've thought about, Fizzy. It's something that we've thought about. No bulk is everything under reverse hollow, right? Yeah, so reverse hollow and under. That is no bulk. So hollow, reverse hollow, that's what that means. All right. We have 10 packs of pitch black. Now, Vin, if it's no bulk, we're looking okay. If it's bulk, we're not looking okay. Just a heads up. But no bulk is fine. Give the bulk to Sandy. Sandy! Can take the bulk, actually. But you sure you want to fill up Sandy's box with bulk? That's not a favor. You're hindering someone. Giving someone bulk is not a favor, Vin. You're limiting how many cards they can have. That's not a favor. All right. Let's get going. Everyone say good schluck to Vin. Let's see what we got. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? What do we got in this pack? We got Psychic, Dark, Us. It is Grass. Nay, no one getting that one. We got Poltergeist, Center Scourge, Skull Fossil, Skarmory, Backtrack Badge, Delmies, Rust Syndicate. Pikavich. A little delayed on that one, big dog. Pick-a-Peck Reverse Hollow, Goldeen Reverse Hollow, and Miraida. All right, next one. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? I do like this song. All right, we got Grass, Us. Oh, Vin, I realized I never gave you something. When you put your first order through. I realized I never gave you this. Here. You get the Chufti card. Let me open this one. Kenzo! How we doing? Good to see you. Long time no see. We have Us! Let's go, Vin. Let's go. We have Electric, Litweak, Picky-Peck, Sizzlepete, Thievel, Heatran, Misty's Vitality, Mastiff Reverse, Marshadow Reverse, and a Rampados EX. Yeah, Vin, I realized I never gave you the Chufti SIR. Because we got the Chufti Full Art and we got the Chufti SIR. So this is the Chufti SIR, this one. But there's also a Chufti Full Art. It's this one here. So it's the Chufti SIR and then the Chufti Full Art. That's the two of them there. Might be my phone. Could I be set to always grass? Yes! Yes, you can, Pikavich. Night Ren! Catch you later. Everyone say Night Ren. Night Ren. There we go. A little Chufti card for you. All right. Let's see what we got in this one. Name that energy. What do we got in this card? We got Dark. I wonder if Crispy is here to guess Dark. It is Wilder Georgie. Let's go. We have Sharkadet, Goldeen, Primate, Picky-Peck, Banette, Bronzong, Relicanth, Calafin Reverse, Armor Fossil Reverse, and Shadowy Energy. Next one. Surely we got something coming up, right? The destructive headbutting can't be the only thing we got. All right, name that energy. What do we got in this pack? Ooh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got an hour and 36 left to buy some packs. Plenty of time. It's Dark Sandy, your old guest. Sadly, not this time. Vullaby, Shuppet, Mankey, Brioni, Bronzong, Slowbro, Backtrack Badge, Fomantis Reverse, Vikavolt Reverse, and a Slowbro. Very cool. Slowbro EX. Open that one in the sleeve. There we go. Beautiful. Nice little slow, bro. Trade that one in. So, Vin, essentially what we'll do, right? After I complete your order, I'm going to go through every single one of your cards, and you're going to say either keep or trade, right? Then I'm going to be able to complete that trade in next week sometime. So we're going to go through all of your cards, and then at the end, you'll say either keep or trade. That's going to be the easiest way to do that. All right, next one. Because essentially, trading in one EX card is not worth it because you're going to get like 0.5 euro, which you can't really use towards anything. So what we'll do is that if you have a collection of cards that you would like to trade in, we'll do that. But if you only have 1 or 2 cards, then we'll just keep it until you get more, you know? We got Us. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? Let's go make sure Boss Man's seen my message. And then Jason, if you want to do a trade in as well. Or if you want to keep your cards for the buy-sell trade. We can do it same either way. Lightning! Karami! Let's go. We have Litwick, Pikipek, Sizzlepete, Mischief, Palafin, Annihilate, Fossil Quarry, Skull Fossil Reverse, Shadowy Energy, and another Rampardos. Yo, I hope you like Rampardos, bro. I hope you like Rampardos. Just personally. He's kind of a cool guy, but I hope you like him. Gonna show off the 2 Rampardos right there. All right, next one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left. Let's see if we can get anything good. A little sleepy today, guys. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? Look, hits-wise, you're 3 from 5, which is nice. But they're just not good ones. It is Dark Crispy, if you were here. We have Formantis, Mankey, Sharkadet, Inkay, Lampent, Fossil Quarry, Manectric, Tropius Reverse, Skarmory Reverse, and Zarude. Nothing in that one. Next pack. Next pack, man. We have a really big auction next week. I need to be ready for that. Our auction next week is crazy. How many cards have we got? I think there's one more to add. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's going to be one more to add, which is probably going to be the knockdown from today's singles. So next auction is going to go crazy. Maybe even Kangamama. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, next Friday is going to be big. It is Grass Mage. How we doing? Good to see ya. It's correct guess for Mage. Vullaby, Shieldon, Brioni, Drillbur, Dark Bell, Lampent, Backtrack Badge, Misty's Vitality Reverse, Slowbro! Oh my god, you already have that. That's a duplicate. Oh, wow. Vin getting a second Slowbro. Oh my god, Simwood. We have a second Slowbro has hit the shack. Oh my god. There we go. Oh boy, congrats. Fantastic card. There we go. There we go. The Slowbro is here and in the building. Beautiful card. There we go. We'll go through after the end here, see which one you want to trade in. Doing all right. Can winter come soon? Mage, I told Simji on the way here. I actually kind of like this weather, you know? It's kind of warm, perfect for swimmies. You jump on in, you dive into the swimmies, you come on out, you let the cool water cool you down, and then once you're nice and cool, the sun warms you up. You have a nice bit of Nando's Chimpki in the sun, and then you have a nice little bit of tasty bread with some hummus. Oh my god, it's fantastic weather. But sadly, Sweden doesn't have any of those things. So it's like No wonder you guys don't like this weather. Juji! Juji Buji! We have steel copy. Planning the catering for my funeral. Oh, wait till we put your two slow bros side by side, Vin. Misty's Vitality, Shield on reverse, Poltergeist reverse, and Primarina. Wait till we put your two slow bros side by side. Don't tell Juji. Do not tell Juji. Here we go. Juji, that slow bro is art, so you cannot touch it. I want to touch it so bad. We have two slow bros. Look at them. Oh, oh. That's the cry they have. And oh. That's the slow poke is oh, and the slow bro is bah. That's their cries. There you go. We're gonna pop that one right here, and we're gonna put that one back in the box. I'm gonna see what you want to trade in. There we go. What must I do? Well, Juji, I'm pretty sure Vin is going to be trading it into the shack. So Slowbro is going to be a hot local single. Unless Simuji whispers something in my ear. That kind of something might be... And then I'll be like, oh, okay, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Oh, yes, Simuji! Maybe, oh! Oh, maybe it doesn't make it to the hot local singles. Maybe something happens and we never see it at hot local singles. It is psychic. Let's go. Coffee. Gigi and Jason are about to riot. Insider trading, they will scream. Thievel. Shark Cadet reverse. Backtrack reverse, and Spiritu. I want to live. Last pack magic. Give it a smooch. Give it a smoochy toochie. Let's see what we got here. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? What do we got in this pack? We got two Rampardos, a Slowbro, a Mega Slowbro, a Slowbro illustration rare, and the Chufty's orders. It is dark. Would you like a Crobat? Jason, that is nowhere near same value. This Slowbro is worth 4 Crobats. It's worth 4 Crobats, Jason. Picky Peck, Electrak, Sizzlepede, Delmies, Thievel, Lampent, Bombardier reverse, Marshadow reverse, and Bastiodon. All right. Now, we're going to pop these in Sandy's boxes because Sandy's getting some bulk. And we are going to be going through all of the hits that our homie Vin has received. So, Vin, we'll put all your EXs. Now, Vin, tell me yes or no for trading. Are we trading or keeping? Yes or no? Was it second right or did I miss back? You missed it, but Mage, it's all good. Keep. Okay, we are keeping this one. We'll put keep right here and then trade we'll put down here. Metang, keep or trade? We have Metang, keep. Claydol. Cool bananas. Yeah, you love a bit of a cool bananas, you goose. When are you going to start saying cool goose? Keep. Sligoo, a man of goo. Man of goo. All right. Then we have our full arts. Now, 2 Slowbros. Vin, are you going to be trading one of these Slowbros? Or are you keeping them both? Keep one. Let me just see which one's a better one. I think this one. This one's the better one. There we go. All right. And then we have Floette and Excadrill. Both actually quite high value cards because they're very playable. So if you don't like them, worth a trade. But if you like them, worth a keep. What will you do with this one? What are you going to do, Vin? Trade those two. Very nice. All right, now, let me just see any dupes here. Well, that's a dupe. Everything else is not a dupe. Okay, so instead of going through all of these and saying keep or trade, which ones do you want to keep? Just tell me the name of them, which ones you would like to keep. Everything else will go for trade. And then we got 2 Rampardos. So if you want both of those, trade those 2. Okay, so trade both the Rampardos. And then everything here. Is there a specific lad that you would like to keep here? Otherwise, we're going to trade them all in. Let me know which ones you would like to keep. Chandelure keep, and is that Darkrai? It is. So we have Chandelure, and we have Darkrai. Chandelure and Darkrai, the 2 we're going to keep. Anything else? That will be everything that is in your box. Anything else? Nope, trade them in. Done. So now we're going to keep these 2. Imagine if I buy all of the cards off in to trade. You can't. Your greed knows no bounds, Jason. You can't. There we go. All right. Yo, Mim! How we doing, homie? Good to see ya. The other slow bro, straight to auction. Well, we've got to trade it in first, right? And if Simji wants it, then, you know, maybe I'll put it aside. But Juji's greed might overtake. Juji's greed might overtake. Juji, how much greed do you have? How much greed do you have, Juji? Lucky for you, I'll actually be doing trade-ins tonight. Actually doing some trade-ins tonight. There we go. Juji, how much greed do you have? There we go. 2 trade-ins. Perfect, I got yours and there we go. All right, so now Vin is all done. Vin, you got a lot of room in your box now. Cleared out some of those cards, some collectibles. And I'll complete that trade next week. And I'll DM you, Vin. Vin, can you do me a favor? Can you... Oh, you're in my Discord, right? You're in my Discord. I can DM you, right? So if I... What's your Discord username? I'm gonna look for you real quick, so I can know to DM you. I'll look for... Ah! Thank you. There we go. I'll DM you when I'm all done. Beautiful. Thank you very much. I need to collect them all. Jason, you goosey chook. But that's Vin all done. Everyone say thanks, Vin. Thanks, Vin. And then up next is going to be Pikovic, who's going in for 2 OP16. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay. Mim, you're coming in for 10 pitch black. Is that correct? Yo, let's go. All right, so Mim has been added. Yes, sir. All right, so we got Pikovic up first with 2 OP16, and then we'll have Mim for 10 packs. Pikovic is here and ready. Mr. Ajuri is stinky. Say it with me, guys. Ajuri is stinky. There we go. Say it with me, guys. The motto of stream, Ajuri is stinky. All right. They smell quite nice. Thank you very much. You say that, Mage, until Ajuri gets all the hits for 30th anniversary, and then you're going to start crashing out. Then you're going to say, oh, actually, yeah, he is stinky. All right. 2 OP16. Let's see what we got. Oh, boy. Oh, that's a Don card. Never mind. I was like, wait. Is that a Don card? It's a Don card. Let's see what we get. Do we have a gold Don? We have Gecko Moria, Kozuki Odin, Curiel, Captain Buggy's our savior. To be fair, I only want one card, which is more common. Which is that one, Mage? Monkey D. Garp, Moji Kabaji, Bon Kure, Doc Q, Monkey D. Luffy, Mr. 2, Bon Kure, Zeha, and no Goldon. Sadly not. Stamped N. So you just want 30th anniversary N. Out of the entire set. Out of the entire set. You don't want Umbreon. You don't want Espeon. You don't want Salamence. You don't want Sylveon. You don't want Goldengo. You don't want Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. You don't want Chandelure. You don't want Lapras. You just want a common stamped N. I'll remember that, Mage. Chufti remembers that. Chufti remembers that. You know when you play a detective game or like a Telltale Stories game? It's like, oh, Chufti remembers that. We have Curiel, Jesus Burgess, Kazuki Odin, Bartholomew Kuma, Mr. 2, Bon Kure, Hallowed Glacier Slash, Boa Sandersonia. Pack battle, anyone? It's Mr. Stinky! Hello, Mr. Stinky. Bunkov, the 3 Admirals, Little Oars, and Mr. 2, Bon Kure. Mr. Ajuri, how did you go with Sekiro last night? How did you go with Sekiro? There we go. Pigovich, your box is full. You got to come pick it up. Your box is now officially full, Mr. Pigovich. You got to come and get it. There we go. It is like brimming over. I'm just very sweaty. No bueno. Unlucky. Unlucky. What's the closest attempt that you got? What is the closest attempt? There we go. So we can go next on Vin. Yeah, Pikovich, come grab your box. It's big full. I get to like 3rd phase of the big fire guy. Yeah, big fire guy. He's a big one, isn't he? All right, now we have Mim. All right, now Mim, do I have a box here for you? Been a while since I put an order here through for you. Might take a while. I do not have a box. Perfect. That's helped me out a ton. Now I'm going to make you. Oh, there we go. It's going to be a nice pitch black box as well. Beautiful. I claim it. Thank you very much, Mim. Saves me looking for it. All right. Anyone who doesn't know what that song is, it's versus the legendary beasts from Pokemon Gold and Silver. Very cool song. All right, so we're gonna have drawing your name on it now. Beautiful. All right, Mim. 1 month left, and I have no money. Money, money, money. Money, money. Money, money, money. That's the song you got to sing, Mage. It's the song that summons money. All right, we have 10. Pitch black. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There we go. 10 pitch black. Let me finish this one off. And then he ran me over. Yeah, Azure, you need to not get runned over. It's a very common practice in Sekiro games. You need to not be ran over. I'll let my homies battle you today because I want to enjoy the stream. Sounds good. All right. After this, guys, we are going to have a clear queue. Nice clear queue. We can yap for a little bit. Mim is the last order for the day so far. So we got a nice clear queue. No stress, no worries. We got an hour and 15 minutes left of stream. Let's get through this and we'll see what happens. Maybe yap for a little bit. Maybe we call it an early day, eh? Maybe I get to go home, have some nice chimp. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shockingly, no one wants my slow bro. Juji will take a slow bro. I'll tell you that. Tag Juji, Mage. Mage, put it in the buy-sell trade of the Discord. Like, you looked at the buy-sell trade in the Discord. You saw all of the posts, you wrote a comment, and then you never listed anything. So I was just like, all right, maybe Mage just doesn't want to sell any cards. Mage literally just be like looking to sell or looking to trade these cards. Right, I forgot. Yeah, Mage, literally just make a post in the buy-sell trade. And then I'm sure someone will be like, that's a slow-bro? I meant in my area. You have a Discord facility that you can use, Mage. We are already moving and selling cards from the sets. Jason sold a bloody Clefairy yesterday. All right, we have Psychic. Coffee. Let's go. Yeah, what do you mean? Jinx. Granidos. Fomantis. Gwyn. Slowbro. Bronzong. Reverse Hollow Bronzor. Reverse Hollow Koraidon. And Wailord. Mim, what are we keeping? We keeping the bulk? We just want the hits? What do we want to do here? I'll check cards later in post. Mayhaps. Do what feels right for you. What I've done, Mage, is I've rare and above. All right, so I'm assuming reverse hollows are a no. Because, you know, they're not really that rare. But if you change your mind, let me know. But yeah, we have already started moving cards from it, Mage. And I've compiled all of the cards that people are after into one post. And I'll be doing weekly updates and weekly wrap-ups so that you guys can see exactly what cards are available without having to scroll through it. So if you want, like, Taddy added some today. Taddy's after some perfect order. By the way, Simji, if any of the cards on Taddy's list we have, he's willing to buy from us. So if you go over to the buy-sell trade and you look at the cards that Taddy just posted, we can take a look and we can see if there's any that we don't want and we can sell them to Taddy. Yeah, because I know you have a lot of perfect order. We have Water Georgie. Let's go. Center Scorch, Skarmory, Poplio, Skull Fossil, Seeking, Jet, Annihilate, Skull Fossil Reverse, Voltaic Reverse, and Spiritomb. Nothing in pack 2. Nothing in pack 2. There we go. There's a couple in there I think you recently pulled that we have to take out of your trade-ins, but I haven't brought them into the shack yet, so that's fine. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? So far, we have a whale from 2 packs. We have Us. Dark. It is lightning. Crummy. Chat. When will we ever see Crummy again? Mandibuzz. Litweak. Bombardier. Whalmer. Fossil Quarry. Seeking. Delmies. Relicanth Reverse. Seeking Reverse. Mega Chandelure. Chandelure. There we go. Little Mega Chandelure. Not too bad. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? One card that I haven't added to the buy-sell trade that I'll be doing in the next weekly recap is that Espy has a Mega Chandelure SIR that she's willing to trade. Need to get stuff shipped before the Pokemon event? I would say so, Mage. I would say so. make sure you message boss, man. Got us everywhere. Yeah, SB has a Mega Chandelier SIR that she's looking to move on. So that's one I need to add to the page. On Discord, yeah. In the buy-sell trade. The place I'm telling you to check out, mage. Steel! Copy! Bronzor. Primate. Trumbeak. Grubbin. Bannet. Tremendous Bomb. Vicavolt. Jinx Reverse Hollow. Primate Reverse. And Chiyu. And Chiyu. Next pack. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are officially halfway through with this booster. A little bit of that us. There we go. Bossman's Ancient Origins. We'll move that one on in. It is fire! Jason, come get it. Mastiff, Shuppet, Grubbin, Poplio, Manectric, Palafin, Annihilate, Bombardier Reverse, Center Scorch, and Koraidon. Getting a little slow here with these packs. Oh, if we got a big hit. I'd love to trade that Cynthia. I did get that's in the box. I'll take a look after this one, mage. I'll take a look after this one. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? Cynthia. Just trying to think about which one that you got. Grass, if anyone was interested. I'll take a look, mage. Wowda, Georgie. We have Bombardier, Formantis, Inkay, Poplio, Seeking, Jet, Annihilate, Malamar Reverse, Inkay Reverse, and Shadowy Energy. Looking real rough here. Haven't gotten anything good yet, but maybe there's something coming up. Maybe we've got something coming up. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? Look, a Slowbro would be nice. A Primarina. A Delmies. Anything at this point would be nice. Surely we got something. Hey, no one getting this one. Sizzlepede. Bronzor. Chargerbug. Finizen. Toucannon. Tremendous Bomb. Slowbro. Miraidon Reverse. Or an SIR Gwyn! Yo! Okay. Big hit. There we go. Gwyn SIR. Man, we hadn't pulled an SIR in a long time. Gwyn SIR. Pop that one in the bag. GG. Mim got a hit. I do like this card a lot. There we go. SIR Gwyn from Pitch Black. With the fingy! There we go. That's the one I wanted? Hell yeah! It's the favorite in the set. Let's go! Dude, I love pulling chases for you guys, man. That's such a good feeling. Congrats, Mim. Congrats. That's a really big hit. I'm going to keep that one nice and safe for you. And when you're ready, you can come and pick it up. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? 3 extra left as well. Let's see if we can get something else. Gwyn SIR. God, this really is a nice card, hey. Super nice. It is fire! Sandy and Jason. Let's get it. Mandibuzz, Jinx, Drillbur, Sharkadet, Bannet, Tremendous Bomb, Vicavolt, Grubbin Reverse, Bannet, and Bastiodon. Might slow down now. But, you know, maybe there's one extra. A little full art for us. I wouldn't mind like a little Wailord full art, you know? Just a little Lurantis full art. It could be nice. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? We have not pulled on stream the Morpeko. The Morpeko and the Zeraora are the only 2 SIRs that we have missed pulling on stream. So let's take a look, actually, if there are any others. Pichu Bereku. Morpeko. Zeraora. Yeah, that's the only 2 that we haven't pulled. We've pulled every other SIR. And the gold Darkrai. So the gold Darkrai, Zeraora, and Morpeko. Those are the 3 that we haven't pulled. Everything else we pulled on stream. Yeah, the gold one is Yuri. That's not an SIR though. That's a hyper rare. We have the lightning energy. Let's go. We have Armor Fossil, Electric, Trumbeak, Mankey. Morpeko is nice as well. Yeah, I actually kind of want the Morpeko. Finizen reverse, Jet reverse, and Chiyu. Final pack. But I'd say this is a pretty successful order. With the SIR there. Let's see if we can finish it up. And then we'll go through Mage's cards so that she can see which ones she wants to offer in the buy-sell trade. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? I'll take a quick pee break after this one as well, because we got an hour of yappage as we have an empty queue. So if anyone does want to buy anything, we have an absolutely empty queue after this pack with approximately 1 hour left of stream. It is Psychic Coffee. And we have Mastiff, Cranidos, Whalmer, Grubbin, Lampent, Fossil Quarry, Manectric, Rust Syndicate Reverse, Mabostiff Reverse. Oh, I knew we had a full art in here waiting. Energy Switch. There we go. That's playable. All right. Final 4 cards from the hits are a Energy Switch, a Mega Chandelure, a Wailord, and the Gwyn SIR. Congratulations. Well done, Mim. Awesome pulls. Everyone say thanks, Mim. Thanks, Mim. There we go. All done. Now we can go next. Now, Mage, are you here? After the ad break, we're going to go through your order and you can take a look at which ones you would like to jot down for your trade offers. We can go through that nice and quickly. I'm going to go take a pee real quick, guys. So BRB, I'll be right back. And then when we get back, I'll check the queue and then we'll go through Mage's orders. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, we are back. Empty queue, yeah. We have an empty queue. It's nice. Get to relax a little bit, actually. Opened a decent amount of cards today. Not a huge amount, but a nice amount. All right, Mage. Where you at? Where you at, Mage? Hit. All right, so Mage. Which one in particular? These are all just full arts and whatnot. Yeah, all right, there's nothing important there. Which one out of these did you mean that you wanted to offer up? Taking a look. See if you have any dupes. Oh, the Cynthia's Rose Raid. Is that the one you meant? That's a really nice card. Someone will trade for that. Someone will absolutely trade for Cynthia's Rose Raid. Simji! Simji is coming on in to the queue. So we got to add Simi. There we go. Well, I guess Rowlet too. I did get Rowlet. Yeah, so there's Rowlet. We'll keep going. Delmise, Aurorus, Clefairy, Xerneas, Claydol, Manectric, Dugong, Sacred Ash, Grookey, Sobble, and Scorbunny. So you reckon Rowlet and Rose Raid, right? The two R's. So this is a Rowlet from Perfect Order. It's a Perfect Order Rowlet and a Destined Rival Cynthia's Rose Raid. So right when you are offering those two in the Discord, just write them down like I have. So you would write them as Rowlet Illustration Rare, Perfect Order, and then number 090 of 088. And then you'd put Cynthia's Rose Raid, Illustration Rare, Destined Rivals, and then you'd put number 184 of 182. That's how you would write that. And then you'd just be like, looking to trade, looking to sell either of these cards. And then I'll pop these two into like the population so you guys can see them. And if anyone wants it, they can reach out to you or comment to you, and then that's how you would do that. So, and then for your buy section, you'd be like, you'd request any cards that you want. But that's a really good start. That's a really good start if you were gonna offer anything up, especially if SB is looking to move that that Illustration Rare, the SIR of Chandelure. Yeah, that's how you would do that. ISB, I was just telling everyone, the one card I forgot to put into the weekly recap was your SIR of Chandelure. We did just pull a Gwyn as well, SB. We pull an SIR Gwyn. There we go. But Simuji is going in for 2 Pitch Black. All right, Simi. Which two are you thinking? Yeah, we pulled the Gwyn. Which two are you thinking, Simuji? And then I got to add Jason into the queue as well. There we go. Last two ones each side. So the last two, so as in like these two Simji, or you want like the second last ones? So the last two or the second last ones? Bought 2 packs at the shack and pulled nothing. Oh no. Last two. All right. So Simji wants the last two. And then Jason has also gone in for some Pitch Black. And his turn isn't even now. But we'll order it. So Jason and Vin has gone in. Good Lord, you guys really do like populating the queue all at once, don't you? Oh, we had time to have a little bit of a yap. Turns out, no. All right. And then Jason's going for number 4 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's Jason's 2. I don't think there's a pack battle. I think we're just opening some orders. I don't know what you guys are doing. And then here are Simjis. All right, Simoji. Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go, Simji? I do not want to pack. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it's like, it's A-okay. I thought, we're just opening up some packs. Go! All right, Simi. Let's see what we have. So this is the first pitch black. We're going to leave the Chandelure to last. There we go. Who? Who are we pack battling? Is it Vin and Jason? Have you guys cleared this up? Are you guys doing it right now? Okay. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? What do we got in this pack for Simji? Let's see what Simji has. We have an Us. Dark. It is Fire. Jason's Fire. We have Polcha, Maschiff, Picky Peck, Electrak, Galadian's Final Battle, Slowbro, Backtrack Badge, Vullaby Reverse Holo, Brioni Reverse Holo, Drillman! Drillman J! There we go. We have a Drillman, Simji. A nice little man of drill. Well, asked before, but former best friend said no, but with Vin it's okay, it seems. Well, Mr. Ajuri, you do have quite a stinky booty. I don't know what to say, but it could have something to do with your stinky booty. All right, and now the second pack. Simi doesn't seem too interested in Drillman J, but he's an Excadrill. He's a drill guy. All right. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? Simi's next pack. Femi, Juji, and Name. I need to hear y'all to get some luck for Simji. It is Fire. Jason's got 2 fires in a row. Hell yeah. All right. 2 fires for Jason. We got Brioni, Electrak, Litweak, Picky Peck, Misty's Vitality, Bannet, Evil, Reverse Shuppet. It worked! Simji! A sneaky little Thievel. Simji with an illustration rare. A thieving fox. A little sneaky guy. Evil illustration rare from Pitch Black. There we go, Simji. A lovely. What's up with this one? Probably a little bit sticky. Put this one back. Grab you a nicer one, Simji. There we go. A little thieving fox, Simji. Not too bad. I say it's pretty good. Everyone say, thanks, Simuji. Thanks, Simi. Put that nice little thieving fox away. There we go. I'll bring him home for you. There we go. Excellent. A drill and a fox. Not too bad. A pretty productive day. All right. If you want, please give me a hint. All right. But I believe we have a pack battle coming up. So let me just clear out the orders, as we have had a last little bit of purchases made. Then after this, we're going to have a clear queue. Has the hit become more expensive? It has. Inflation and that, you know? Inflation and that. You guys were too willy-nilly spending it on any Joe Blow that came on into stream. So up the price. You guys really need to think about if you want to be spending it on Joe Blow and Tom down the road, you know? Joe Blow, Tom down the road, don't need your hint redeems, chat. Save them for yourselves. So up the price. If you keep doing it, I'll up the price again. All right, so here is Jason's. Jason has gone in for number 4 and number 8. He's going in for the Mega Zeraora. And we have 2 packs coming on in from Vin. There we go. Oh, and VIP is more expensive. Yes, inflation. Everything went up. I like to support my homies. Jason, in the nicest way possible. Not everyone is your homie, dude. I mean this in the nicest way possible. Not everyone wants to be your homie. And you find out eventually. But everyone doesn't want it. Some homies are just yes. Azuri understands. No! Xbox was almost at 120. No, Femi. But Femi, if you want to give up your VIP, we can give that to Xnox. Would you be willing to sacrifice? Femi's about to be like, no, thank you. Nay. Nay. Oh, all right. But we have the first pack. We have pack battle versus Jason and Vin. A 2-pack stinker, so there's going to be nothing on the line here. It's just for funsies, just for friends. So let's see what we've got. Up first is going to be Mr. Jason. Mr. Jason. Let's see what Jason gets in round 1. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? Let's get Jason his hint. All right, Jason. Psychic, Steel, Fighting, and Dark have been removed from the list. Psychic, Steel, Fighting, and Dark have been removed. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? What do we got in this pack? Name that energy, Jason. What are you thinking? Grass, lock it in? Jason, you should have listened to your ex-best friend. Always be careful of your exes, Jason. Always be careful of your exes. Because Mr. Ajuri has sniped your 3 correct guesses in a row. Trumbik. Ex-best friend. Ajuri, you're moving to Texas. Ajuri, you're going to Texas now. Bronzor. Sinistra. Malamar. Marshadow. Mankey Reverse Hollow. Whalema Reverse Hollow. And Voltaic. Nothing in there since all my exes live in Texas. That is correct. All of Jason's ex-best friends live in Texas. I could have been cowboy. Oh. That way Ajuri would have had the cows to keep him company at night. Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? We have Us. We have Dark. Fire. It is Steel. Copy. Let's go. Drillbug. Bombardier. Chargerbug. Mabostiff. Gwyn. Palafin. Galadian's Final Battle. Manectric Reverse Hollow. Poplio Reverse. No one is winning anything yet. We have a big right pack of stinky right here. All right, Jason's next pack. Next and final pack. Then after this, chat, we have an empty queue. We can yap for a little bit. It can be nice. It can be relaxing. I can take a load off. We've done a lot of orders for today. I can have a relax. I'm very much looking forward to relaxing for the next 45 minutes. It's going to be very fun. We're going to be able to yapudge. It's going to be very nice. It is... Oh, Sandy and Vin. Let's go. Sandy and Vin on a correct guess. Mankey. Type Null. Mabostiff. Electra. Bronzo. Toucannon. Slowbro. Silvally Reverse. Heatran Reverse. And whoa! Jason! Jason. More Pecco. Full art. There we go. Jason has a hit. A hit. Finally. There we go. An Angry Rat. Now, this Angry Rat, value-wise, is a pretty valuable card. It's about €5. So, Angry Rat, with a €5 price, is going to be hard to beat. Let's see if Vin has it. Vin, is this the pack to beat Jason's Morpeko? Name that energy. What do we got in this pack? Let's go, Vin! Vin, 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 Vin. Let's go. Beat him! Beat my ex! Best friend. Wilder. Us. It's dark! Nay, no one getting that one. Not even Crispy, because he's not even here! Sharkadet. Goldeen. Primate. Picky Peck. Galadian's Final Battle. Sinister. Misty's Vitality. Annihilate Reverse Hollow. He's done it. He's done it. He's beaten Jason. He's beaten Jason! With the Goldeen! There we go. Goldeen illustration rare. He has beaten Jason. And Jason is defeated. You're kidding. You got my chase. Now you know how George feels. Oh, Georgie. There we go. The Goldeen illustration rare beats the Morpeko. Give that to Jason. But Vin. And give my Slowbro to Juji. Vin. You only have one Slowbro now. Are you taking it out of your trading pile? Because low key, if you take this out of your trading pile, it might not be worth trading in yet. Low key, it might not be worth it. Is it official? Are we taking the Slowbro out of the trades to give to Juji and a Goldeen to Vin? It's official. I'll calculate the trade in. It might not be worth it, but we'll see what we can get you. It is official. Juji! Vin has done a dirty. And we have two cards that are given away. We have Jason, who is taking the Goldeen from Vin. And we have Slowbro that is being given to Juji. I'm going to DM her because I don't think she's here. And I don't want you to give the card to her if she's not here. So let me... There we go. How many times have I pulled that Goldeen? I don't think you've pulled it, dude. I could be wrong. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Because I don't think I saw a Goldeen in here. I could be wrong. Metang, Claydol, Sliggoo, Xerneas, Slowbro. This is my third one. Oh, do you mean in the order that you've already... Oh, not in the new box. Okay, good. In the old box. Oh, I stressed out a little bit there. Because I thought you were mistaken. But we will keep this Slowbro here until Juji puts her big, fat booty into the chat. But Jason, the Morpeko, and the Goldeen are going away into your binder. There we go. Now, just for context, I will get you the value of the Goldeen. The Goldeen is a €15 card, and the Slowbro is 20. So I just want you to be aware that that's how much those cards are. Not to second guess yourself, Vin, but just to know that that's the value of those cards, okay? So there we go. Morpeko and Goldeen going over to Jason. And when Juji gets into chat, her booty will be lopsided like a BBL. Like a BBL. And then she'll be like, oh my God, the slow bro. All right. Doing this for the love of the game. The love of the game. And isn't that what it's all about, chat? Isn't that what it's all about? The love of the game. Vin just loving, supporting the homies. There we go. And now we go next, next, next. And chat, we have an empty queue. With 40 minutes left of stream, we have cleared through all of the orders. I won't have any backlog for next week. I'm very, very happy. We've opened up a ton of packs. It has been a great day. Jason got a Goldeen. He loves it. And we are looking good. Just organizing some things. There we go. We have that all done. How are we looking for stock on the website? We're looking good. We removed everything that we don't have. Good. I am ready to go into the weekend. I'll tell you guys what. I am ready to go into the weekend. I'm ready to start with a Frothy Friday stream tomorrow. It's going to be really good. It's going to be a great stream. But everyone say thank you, Vin. Thanks, Vin. Juji will never win an auction in her life, Vin. Let's see if Juji has seen the message. She has not seen the message. She's going to pop into stream. She's going to be like, what the hell? But no, tomorrow's going to be good fun. I'm actually really excited for tomorrow's stream. We're not going to be streaming at the shack. Just a heads up for tomorrow, guys. How are we looking for what piece? Oh, good. The boxes to work well. We've got 1.5 left of OP16. We've been slowly working through it. But tomorrow's stream on my channel is going to be really, really fun. We have a champion stream. It's the last of the month. Sparky owns the current record with 6 in a row. So you guys have to beat 6 in a row to have a chance to win the monthly prize. Mage, what did you do? Nothing. I think Mage is just laughing. I think Mage is just having a little bit of a giggle. Mage is being responsible because Mage has to save for 30th anniversary, which is not a cheap set. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking because, like, I love an empty queue, you know? I love an empty queue, especially after a day of opening a lot of packs, you know? Especially after a day of opening up a lot of packs, which we have done today. We've opened like a whole booster box of cards, which has been even more. I think we opened up more than a booster box of cards. We got some really good hits as well. So it's like it's a good day. And I was just plowing through them. I was getting through them nice and quick, nice and easy. So it was really, really good. But yeah, sometimes it's nice to just have like a relax. No gremlins, no menaces. We even Bossman found a buy for the Ancient Origins as well, which is really nice. It was our last one. And yeah, we were talking about what we're going to be getting in. We're getting some more Paldean Fates in because I know Copy has been really, really excited about the Paldean Fates. But I only have 3 left. Now, these were for Copy, but I decided I want myself. I'll back and grab something when 30th drops. Mage, we're going to be doing the Discord pre-orders. So we're going to be doing the Discord pre-orders. So we're going to be making sure that you guys get the stock that you want. Whether it's going to be the ETBs, whether it's going to be the loose packs. We're not doing the UPCs on the website. So as long as you guys put in, yeah, not the UPC. So essentially it's going to be like everything except the UPC. I think we're going to have on the stream. We're having the poster, we're having the booster boxes, and we're going to have the ETBs. But just UPC is all I want. I'm so sorry, Mage. That's the only thing we don't have. Trying to get 1 day and 1 night for my wife and the binder collection. Yeah, not the poster, sorry, the binder collection. We're going to have the binder collection on stream, which is kind of fun. But, God, color. The day and the night UPC is going to be mental to get. Like, I'm going to get 2 of each, I think, for me and Simji, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm going to tell Bossman, I'm like, can I get 2 of each? 1 for me, 1 for Simji. And then he's going to look at me like, Just glad I work from home and try to catch the Pokemon Center drop. Yeah, that's because you're in the States, Color. That's a good opportunity to be able to get the Pokemon Center drop. But like, I think the stock is going to be a big issue for us. And I know the 151, the ETBs should be fine, but the UPCs is what I'm nervous on because I don't know how crazy that's going to go. And another thing that Bossman is doing is Bossman is going to be tearing the plastic of the UPCs, which is a lot of people are going to be super appreciative of that, or they're going to be really upset at that. And I think it's going to be able to have us identify who are the customers we don't really want in the shop. If they're going to be upset that we're tearing plastic on the UPCs, I think it's kind of leaning towards like what they want to use that for. So we're kind of relieved and we're kind of glad that the community that we have is understanding. Because like we do two things, right? We charge the Bossman price for regular stock with the torn plastic. Or if you want the plastic sealed, we charge a premium. So it doesn't become worth it for you to be able to scalp it, right? We charge market price if it's sealed with plastic on, and then we have torn plastic for RRP. Tearing plastic should be standard at stores. Target started doing that in the US, I think. They did. And a lot of people were just like, har, har, har. And we're like, okay, tell me you're a scalper without telling me you're a scalper. When are we going to be able to meet Bossman? 1,000 followers. That was the promise. Bossman is going to have a 1-hour Q&A. Or maybe a 30-minute Q&A. Depends how much time he's got free. But at 1,000 followers, Bossman is doing a half an hour Q&A on stream next to me. You know, we'll be able to ask and answer and talk about it. But yeah, at 1,000 followers, we're going to get Bossman. May UPC be in your guys' hands. May the UPCs be in your guys' hands. Color is back. Yeah. No, Color, we're just talking about how like plastic tearing is the standard of what it should be in the industry. You know, it's always really nice when stores go out of their way to make sure that the right people are getting the stock. You know. Wish I could make 100 profiles so I can tell him how awesome he is. Yeah, a lot of people like Bossman. He's a popular guy, but he's busy. So that's why we can only bring him on for like milestones. We can't have him on every day willy-nilly, you know, because one, he's in a completely different shop. And two, he's a busy guy, you know. But yeah, just a heads up as well, guys. No stream tomorrow. So this was a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This was a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday stream. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday stream week. So we are going to be back Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week with the auction on Friday. But again, August is going to be a little quieter. So in the lead up and in preparation for 30th anniversary, August is probably going to be quite a quiet time because the only sets that are going to be really available in August are going to be Pitch Black and Chaos Rising. You'll see some Destined Rivals floating around, but those are the two main sets that Pokemon are really focusing on going into September. So we might get a reprint for some stock in August. Bossman has his hopes on Ascended Heroes, Ascended Heroes, Black Bolt and White Flare, and Prismatic Evolutions, because we haven't really seen a big reprint of Prismatic Evolutions yet. Like, we've seen a little bit drip into stores of like booster bundles and some that poster collection. But we haven't really gotten a reprint of Prismatic Evolutions yet. So like, there are a lot of special sets that just aren't getting reprints anymore, which is one, a little concerning. And two, we're probably due for it right now. Can you tell me about the Emerald or Storm Emerald Storm? Would that be worth if one can't get the 30th set? Yes, I would say go for both, Vin. Do you have a rough estimate of how much the 30th anniversary will cost? Yeah. So rough estimate, we're probably looking at 80 euro for an ETB. And we're looking at probably 9 euro for a booster. That's average. It might be less, but that is average of what we're looking at for 30th anniversary product, which is very nice. Yep, the ETB has a promo. It's the Nidorina. I think I answered this question for you the other day, Mage. It's the Nidorina. The Nidorina promo is in the ETB. But yeah, call it some good prices on the ETB. Like honestly, a lot of places are charging 140 plus, but we're going to be doing it for 80. It is the 30th Pokemon in the decks, correct? The 30th. I meant for you 30th anniversary. Oh, do you mean for Emerald Storm? I thought you meant for 30th. Do you mean for Emerald Storm what the promo is? We don't know what that promo is yet. We don't know what that one is. There's some hints. There's some hints online on what it might be. But there's nothing confirmed. Nothing confirmed yet. But yeah, Vin, Emerald Storm is going to be a Mega Rayquaza themed set. There's some really cool illustration res. We went through them yesterday. I think you saw a couple. There's going to be, obviously, the Rayquaza SIR, a Zinnia SIR. We love Zinnia. And then there's going to be the Kyogre, Groudon. Then there's going to be an Electivire, a Magmortar. There's an Altaria. There's a Pinchurchin, the Buttface Boy. There's a lot of really nice ones. I want the Nidorina card. Yeah, Jason, if you buy an ETB, you'll get the Nidorina card, which is nice. I like that the Nidorina is standard on every single ETB. So it means not a lot of people are going to be like super chasing that one, because if you buy an ETB, you get it. So it's like all promos, you know, promos when the ETBs are readily available, no one really wants. And then once the ETBs are no longer available, like the Charmander from Obsidian Flames, everyone loses their mind. I like that it's a card that isn't mainstream from what I can see. Do you mean the ones in Emerald Storm? There are a lot of mainstream Pokemon in Emerald Storm. Or do you mean Nidorina? There's a reason that they chose Nidorina, if you want to know why. Oh, Nidorina. Yeah, well, Vin, Nidorina is number 30 in the Pokedex. And it's 30th anniversary. So that's why they chose Nidorina. A lot of people are like, why? If you look at the card specifically, there's actually 30 Nidorina on the card as well. And Nidorina is number 30 in the Pokedex. So that's why they've gone with that. Only try and get one ETB. Well, that's what I always do. I get, whenever an ETB drops, whenever a new set drops, I get 3 ETBs. One for me, one for Simji, so we have a promo each, and then one for the giveaway. And if we do the giveaway, fantastic. If we don't do the giveaway, like this month, we're probably not going to get the giveaway. Like, I'm not going to lie to you, Jason. Tomorrow we have like 150 subs to make if we're doing the giveaway. So I very much doubt that we're going to hit the giveaway goal for this month. For the Jufti stream. So it means I'm going to have a spare pitch black ETB that I may sell, move on, open for stream. Who knows what I do with it. But yeah, I'm going to have... I always buy 3 ETBs whenever a set comes out, because it's one for me, one for Simi, and one for the giveaway. Yo, Anika! How we doing? Good to see you, homie. What's going on? I might if the ETB is reasonably priced. 80 euro will be roundabout Vin. Boss Man will try to push it lower. But it really depends on what stock he has available. But at a minimum, like the lowest it might be is like 80 euro, which is crazy good. You can ask Color. A lot of places are reselling already from their orders for 140 euro. So if we have 80 euro ETBs for 30th, people are going to lose their minds. You didn't really stream this month, so I don't blame people for not subbing. Exactly, Jason. That's why like I don't mind that we aren't hitting the goal, because we still have a giveaway stored from June. We have the $50 gift card and the 3 booster packs that we can do. But the pitch black giveaway is just not going to be done this time, which is fine. I want a perfect order ETB. I don't have that. Next. You okay, Coffee? Yeah, I saw someone that it went up like 300-ish and was like, nope, yeah. So 80 euro for just stating what I want. Cool. What? But But yeah, the ETB for 30th anniversary is going to be, you said 80 and I was like, I can work with that. Yeah, like a lot of people, like RRP is, never mind, you meant booster box. What are you even talking about? What? Are you typing to another streamer? Is that what you mean? Are you accidentally typing in this chat? Oh, my brain is currently... How on earth am I meant to understand what you're saying if you don't understand what you're saying? I'm talking here. So you've got me, dude. You've shocked me. Jacob, Mr. Meh. How are you doing, sir? It's good to see you. We're just yapping about some 30th anniversary stock and what we're looking to plan to do, and Storm Emerald, Emerald Storm, sorry, and how things are going there. It's too hot. It's actually quite cool now. I'm trying, but it's currently not working. Oh, coffee. You'll get there one day, big dog. Don't worry. But it's meh, man. It is meh, man. It's pretty cool. It's nice. What do you mean cool? It's a cool temp. Like, I'm going outside. What's the temp right now? Well, like 20, 25? That's so nice. That is so nice. That's a nice temp. 24 degrees. You go out onto your porch. You pull up a lawn chair. You grab a cold beer. You let the cool coastal breeze come through. Sit back. Watch a stream. Watch a bit of YouTube. Listen to a bit of music. I am avid that 22 to 26 degrees is the perfect weather. You cannot get better weather than 22 to 26. It is by far the best weather to enjoy life at. You can't convince me otherwise. -5? Yuck. Your nose hurts. You have to put 5 layers on. You can't do anything because it's too cold to move. Not fun. Not fun. 38 degrees Celsius in my area. Say that's very hot, Colin. So that's borderline stay inside with the aircon. 29 to 30. Even then, coffee, that's borderlining a little too hot if you don't have a cool wind. Like 29 to 30, that's then a little too much. Not me loving 17 to 21. Look, 17 to 21 just means you're an autumn girly, you know? I get that. You like having a scarf on. You like drinking pumpkin pie in a bloody milkshake. Like, I get it. If you're an 18 to 20 or 17 to 21 kind of girly, like that's you're just an autumn fan. Like, I get that. Maybe you run a little hot, you know? Give me meat locker, freezer temps. I can keep... But then where's the fun of that? You can't do anything in -5. You gotta sit there with 7 layers on and just be like, well, this is great. What the hell you mean? 23 degrees with a nice... Yeah, see, Femi gets it. Femi gets it. You have the dogs outside. They're not panting too much. They're enjoying the company and the shade. You grill some dogs. Dude, it's a great temp. Femi gets it. Yeah, see, Annika, I get you. I get you. 17 to 21 and I'm freezing. Yeah, look, sometimes you just... Imagine wearing a scarf at 21 degrees. What the hell do you mean, Simi? The scarf, autumn weather? It is. You know, you get to wear it. You have a little pumpkin pie. It's delicious. Hey, man, Mage, it's so fine. Just take off your jacket. You don't need your jacket on. I like wearing t-shirts, trousers. Yeah, exactly. See, Annika? 7 layers? That's t-shirt with... All right, no need to flex, Finn. Say you've got frostbite without saying you got frostbite. If you're at -5 in a t-shirt, look, I'm not the person that needs to be told to put extra layers, right? Ask Simi. I wear these outside when there's snow, right? I know how to handle a cold. But at a certain point, it's just not enjoyable, right? So you don't need a flex. It's just not enjoyable anymore. I might go on a little cycle in a bit since it's cooling. Nice. Zooming on the bike, vroom vroom. 22 was yesterday, yeah, but that's not 17 to 21, Simji, so. Yeah, but you can keep warm when it's too hot. There's nothing. People say, There's nothing to do when it gets too hot. Literally go for a swim. A cool shower. Have a cold water shower. Go for a swim. There are so many things to do if it's too hot. But where? You are on a coastal town, Mage. If you don't know where to go for a swim, I can't help you. Oh, if I can't see my breath, it's too cold. Yeah, exactly, Mage. Oh. Nah, I think Mage is halfway between Stockholm and Gothenburg. So Mage is literally smack bang in the middle. So I just always say, people are just like, where do you go for a swim, bro? Yesterday, I went on a big cycle during the heat. Yeah, see, Annika, you said this yesterday. Stop this. I don't like people that do things when they get too hot. I don't like people who do things that get too cold. There's a good balance. Don't go cycling on a super hot day. Don't wear a t-shirt in -5. Stop this shenanigans. This is where we need to be, all right? Anything out here, stop it now, please. Now stop it. There's no reason to do it. I got no transportation to get to a lake. Oh, Mage, I'm so sorry. I mean, it wasn't. Oh, what was the temp? What was the temp, Annika? There used to be a guy in my building that would go for winter runs barefoot, wearing nothing but swim trunks. That's silly. That's silly. Don't do that. What are we stopping? Essentially, we're saying what like our ideal temperature is. And there's some people that are just like, oh, -5 is the best. And there's some people that are just like, oh, 32 degrees is the best. And I'm just being like, all right, come on now. Stop this outsider shenanigans. If your favorite temperature is anywhere between like 17 to like 28 degrees, that makes sense, you know? For me, it's 22 to 26. That's the perfect gauge. That's the perfect range. It was like 28. Yeah, even then, was there a cool breeze? If there's a cool breeze, if it was in the afternoon and it's a cool breeze, I'll tolerate it. If there was a cool breeze afternoon, I'll tolerate it. But if there wasn't, if it was smack bang middle of the day, come on now. Come on now. There was breeze in the shade. All right, it's possible. I don't hate that. That's possible. You know, I have gone for runs in that. So, you know, fair enough. That's understandable. I'll give you a pass because the cool breeze is nice. But you better have had a cold shower afterwards. You better have had a cold shower, guys. When I tell you that I have cold showers quite regularly, it doesn't even have to be that hot for cold showers. I'll have a cold shower for the hell of the game. Like, Simi will walk past and, like, not see any steam coming out of the shower. And, like, she'll be like, what temperature is that? I'm like, you don't want to know. I'll be like, you don't want to know. And then she, like, puts her hand and she's like, no! Stop it! It's halfway to the coldest setting! Oh, she sees it sometimes and she just starts shivering. She's like, I can't imagine it. Sometimes I start warm and then go cold. That is the best shower. Annika, that is the best shower. You start warm and then when you leave, you hit yourself with like 2 minutes of like a cold blast. And then you're outside and then it's, so good. So good. Annika, that is the best shower. The gauge is hidden because it's pulled towards the walls. Yes, MG! That is the best! That is the good cold temperature. That is the perfect cold temp. All right, how long we got? We got 16 minutes. 16 minutes left of stream. If you have any final orders, speak now or forever hold your peace. As we have 16 minutes left, and then the shop is closed for the week. Final orders, get them in now. Otherwise, you'll be waiting till next week. The warm for the cleaning and the cool for the cool down. That's the one. That's the one. And I think, honestly, I might do that less in the new house Because something that I think I am absolutely ready for is a cooler house. Because whenever I go to visit Simi's parents, right, they have a nice temperature house. You walk in, so cool, so pleasant. You know, you don't mind having a little blankie here and there. It's kind of nice. Sometimes you don't need it, but it's just very a pleasant temperature house. Simi walks into the damn straight, same side-by-side house, and she is near freezing. Same goddamn house, same time. Simi is near freezing. She is shivering. And I'm like, I'm looking at like her, and I'm just like, come on. She goes to sit in the couch. She's got 3 blankets on her. I'm there in a shirt and shorts. I'm just like, what are we doing these? Hype for next Friday. Hey, Riftbound! Get it, Jacob! Mr. Meh! Mr. Meh! He says that like I could just stop feeling cold. MTG! Boo! Boo! So one thing I am looking forward to in the new house is having a less warm apartment or less warm area. So I may do the cold blast at the shower. Might not be doing that anymore because the house is just going to be a pleasant temperature. Simi, you might see Simi walking around in the hoodie that I have from Twitch a lot more often because she might be very cold. Booing Lord of the Rings? What? Booing MTG, Jacob. Honestly, what are we playing? What are we playing? Gonna have to end on a hot blast. I won't need a blast at any temperature. I think I'll be fine. I'll just have a nice shower. It'll be so fine. Because I was actually thinking about this, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to have my outdoor shower because on the back porch, it's gonna be it's a wooden porch, so you can't have the residue from the outdoor shower rush down onto the wood because it warps if it's too much water. It warps. And like, yeah, wood gets rained on, but like even then it warps over time. So I can't do that. So you need like a cement pavement. And the only place we have the cement pavement is out the front. And I don't really want to be going and having an outdoor shower near the front of the house because I'll be in my boxers and I'll be in like my swim shorts, but I can't do it shirtless. Out the back of my house, I could do it shirtless, right? No one should be looking in my backyard. Out the front, people are going to walk past that when they go get their daily mail. So I can't really be doing that out the front. So I was like, rats. I need to give up my dreams of the outdoor shower in this home. Which is, it's fine. It's not. I imagine that was a dream I had when I was in Australia, where you had like, it was next to the pool. So you went for a swimmy in your pool. And then to wash the chlorine off, you had that little outdoor shower. And it was nice, like a little cold blast after your swimmies. Add a plastic tile wall to the wood. It's too much hassle for me. Because then even the runoff for the water has to go somewhere, and I don't want it going into the soil where the wood is because then it causes other issues. And like you can get really nice ones, Simi, but it's just not worth it. If we don't have a pool, it's not worth it. So I was just like, because I really love going for a run and then like doing my gym workout and then just taking off everything, leaving my shorts on, and then just jumping in for a cold shower in the outdoor. And then like being like, oof, good pump. Where's my food? But I could just do that inside. I don't need to worry about it. I was like, you know what? My shower's downstairs. It's a nice shower. I can set up some sort of like wooden aesthetic. It'll be fine. I don't need the outdoor shower. It was a place. If we had a pool, I'd get one, but like I don't need it either. Look, if we had a pool, it would make sense. Exactly, see? But the amount of hassle to install it and then, well, the install's not that bad. You can get them where they just run up to a tap. Like, I don't want hot water. I would just want cold only. But there's no point if we don't have a pool. I'm just gonna tell myself that for the next 2 weeks. Otherwise, I'll be moping around the house like, where's my outdoor shower? No, like, I just gotta convince myself that. Outdoor shower is just a secret step 1 to getting a pool. See? No, we don't have the room for a pool. If we had the backyard room for a pool, I would consider it. But we don't have it. But like, it's the house is nice enough that I don't care, you know? Like, it's that nice of a house. I do not care that we don't have a pool. And someone was saying something about a commuter's pool in the, did we chase that up, Simji? What about an indoor pool? Come on. We don't make pool kind of money. Not yet, you know? We did not. We're going to chase that up. Someone was talking about a commuter's pool. And to finish building a swimming pool on stream. Yes. No, we're not going to build it. I'll get like a little outdoor like tub, like a little portable outdoor pool for like funnies and stream stuff. Might be connected to the gym center. Yeah. We should look into that. We should look into that. Obviously, when we're all settled in, we'll just go for a walk. We'll take Bruce Jones. Bruce Jones loves a walk. But yeah, we got to look into that. But yeah, no, like I have like a very specific image in my brain on what I want my outdoor area to look like in Australia. But that image is different to what my outdoor area in Sweden looks like, right? So the fact I can even assemble my gym is a big plus one, you know? But I don't have a pool, so it doesn't matter, you know? That's a trade-off. For having the house that we do, for not having a pool, I'm so fine. I'm so fine with not having a pool, you know? But then that just means my dream of my outdoor shower, I don't need it. Maybe one day, you know, when we fix up the back part, we rip up the porch and we have that grass, we have like a little stone slab area that it could go, like maybe, but I don't know. Well, Sweden and Australia are different outdoors. You know, you guys laugh, right? But like, they're honestly not that different come Sweden's summertime. Like Sweden's summertime and Australia's spring to summer are really similar. So that's why I'm so gassed up for a pool, but it's just the rest of the 9 months a year where a pool would just be unviable in Sweden. But who knows? Yeah, but the rest of the scene, that's what I'm saying, Stevie. That's what I'm saying. Why am I cutting down 4 trees and putting a garden in? Oh, Carl, that'll be lovely. Wouldn't mind some update shots if you're down for it to be in the Discord. That'd be really cool. We were never going to be able to get everything on our first home. Exactly. And that's why the fact that we got so many things ticked off our list, Simi, in our first home is unreal. Like, the fact that we got... Juji! We're talking about your attic. We're talking about your attic. But also... Vin gifted you something, Juji. Vin has gifted you something. Let me tell you something. Vin has gifted, keep in mind, no house is perfect, but you can make it yours. Exactly, Color, exactly. Do you know what, Color? You say no house is perfect, but the house that we got is pretty damn close to perfect. Like, it's unreal how many nice things we have in this house. Juji, buy him a Destiny Rivies. Get him a Destiny Rivies and we'll open it before stream ends. Vin's like, yeah, like Color, like this one is pretty perfect. It's just, it's better than our budget deserves. And I just don't have a pool. That's fine by me, you know? That's fine by me. Juji Babuji. Here is your slow, bro. Done. Everyone say thanks, Vin. Thanks, Vin. I had a rough day, so this has made it better. Oh, Juge. But Drifty's perfect home is like a 1.5 million euro home, pretty much. I got that basketballer's lifestyle. We ain't got that money yet, you know? The next house we get, Simji, oh, we're going the full 10 yards. We're going the full 10 yards, Simji. Next house, but the thing is, you know, chat, the thing is that the only house to be better than the one that we just got has to be the full 10 yards, you know? Like, the only house that could be better than what we currently got would be the full 10 yards. Like, I ain't moving. If it's not pool, outdoor gym, outdoor shower, 3-story, stream rooms, garden, if it's not the full hog wild, I don't want to move. Literally, like the next house we move to is going to be, but the thing is that our house is probably going to appreciate in value a lot, Simi. Like, a lot. Like, if you look at this house 5 years down the line, it's going to appreciate a lot. When is move-in? Car Husky, how we doing? Move-in is October, November. October, November, cheap jeep, cheap jeep, cheap jeep, cheap jeep, cheap jeep, cheap jeep, cheap jeep. It could be around then. All right. But, Juji, are we getting a Destiny Ribies for Vin? Yeah, nah? Or are we going to just say thank you? And we'll go into the hot local singles for today. Although the area keeps building out and growing, the wood increase the value. Yeah. And even just not like our area, Simji, even if Bohus has more and more, and if they start making the commuter trains more often, and like they put more things out wild for the commuter train, like down the line, they develop that too. I reckon 5 years from now, this house, 500. 500, easily. Easily. Hell, it's worth that now. Just the market's not ready for that. It would have to be our city or north of it to increase value. Yeah, exactly. I think it will. I think it will. But even I mean, everyone will want to live in the next Famostramon. Name, you can come back from Rome, just for that comment. You can come back from Rome just for that comment. All right. We got another 5 minutes. Oh, it's my lucky day. And also, Name, do you know why you can come back from Rome? It's Chimkey Day! Chimkey. I didn't get Chimkey Day last week. I didn't get Chimkey Day, so Chimkey Day today. Chimkey Day. Yep. I've been paid. It's looking good. It's not going to be too expensive. It's going to be about like €9 for Chimkey. That's a great day for Chimk. All right. Looks like we are going to be debuting some singles today. I think we've got some going to the website today. I know we have some going to the website today because we're going to be moving these two to the website today. We're going to be putting Great Tusk and Iron Treads. We're going to be putting these two lads onto the website. Beautiful. And then we've got some hot local singles to debut. But yeah, our move-in date is going to be around about October, November. So it's very, very exciting. And I'm still kind of saving for it because, you know, I want to be able to have things to move in and not have like a bare bones house. But the really nice thing actually is that Simi and I have been like negotiating with the current owners of the house to leave a couple things there if we throw in some extra dollars. And so far we have negotiated an outdoor table, an indoor table, 6 chairs, 6 indoor chairs, 6 outdoor chairs, a pergola, and a dining set, yeah, and an outdoor. Like we're looking at some really nice stuff recently for the extras that we're getting. So we're gonna have some things there that we can move in, and we won't have to move it. It'll already be there, which is really nice. The pavilion is missing. It's textile, but we can just get a bit of fabric. You know, we can get one. Do they collect Pokemon cards? They do not. They work in hospitality, Jason. They do not have time for Pokemon cards. So maybe the kids do. Will you get an extra hairnet for the curls while cooking? I'm not putting the hairnet on, guys. I think they're gonna take the hairnet and dispenser and the paper towel dispenser. I wouldn't leave that if they leave it in the house. That's such a meme. That's such a meme if they leave it. Because the pavilion tried to flee when they were out of town once, and the pavilion kitted out from the storm. Yeah, exactly. So we got some really nice stuff that we got there. So they had to buy a new pavilion. Yeah, pavilion. 50 hairnet stream when you move. No. Would be pretty priceless if they did, though. If they left the hairnet and the paper towel dispenser, it would be such a meme. Like, I'm moving into my stream room. Frick it. I'd move name to Rome, and I'd move that into the stream room. And name's like, God damn it, I just got out. I just came back. Oi. All right, it's time. Time for hot local singles in your area. Let's go. All right. We got some hot local singles in the area. Let's see what we got. Up first, a cactus. Maractus illustration rare from Journey Together. €3 for this lad. Wait, €4. €4 for this lad. €4 for Maractus. Journey Together illustration. €4. Expressions of interest. Who is keen on Maractus? Who is keen on the Maractusi? Let's see who we got coming in for the Maractus. Journey Together. If we don't have anyone interested in this card, it's A-okay. It means another one to go to the website. I have a feeling this one will go to the website. Out of all the cards there, I think this is the only one that's going to go. So we're just going to keep this one here for a little bit. We'll keep it here for a couple minutes. Do I have this card? No, Jason, but it's not fire and it's not Kanto. So I know that you hate this card. It's the opposite. It's grass. And it's... Why, Coffee? Why do you need this card? Why do you need this card? What is possessing you to grab this card, Coffee? Why do you need this one? What's it for, brother? Because it is a cactus. Okay. Coffee has an expression of interest on the cactus. Is anybody else keen? Or can we put this on the coffee tab for now? Can we put it on the coffee tab? It looks like it's doing a little dancey. It is. It does a little dancey. I don't hate cactus, name. I don't know if you are aware, but the bloody eggs and the goose have completely emptied the website. I don't have a single card on the website. So whenever the goose and the egg say that they want a card, I ask why. Anyway, it does not appear that anybody else is after Maractus for €4. So, Coffee, I got a bunch of cactus that I got from IKEA. I forgot to then, and now they're like 30 centimeter tall. Oh my God. Coffee, it's all yours. Maractus. Journey Together, €4. It's on the tab. Don't send it through yet. We got a couple more to go through. All right, the next one is going to be a Galarian Zapdos. I do find it awesome you sold this Effie. Did I, or did Jason just pull a prank? We have Galarian Zapdos. This is a promo from the Sword and Shield era. And this card is going to be €6 for today. €6 Galarian Zapdos with a complimentary Dodrio, of course. Who is interested in the Galarian Zapdos? Do I have this bird? Let me take a look, Jason. Let me take a look. If I ever get this card, I will deface it by putting meep meep on it. I will meep meep you in a minute, Vin. I will meep meep you. Jason, you have the Articuno. But you might not have... You do, Jason. You have this card. You do have this card, Jason. Yep, nope, you have this one. You bought the first one. And Gigi bought the second. So, Jason, you have this card. Is this one going to be a website one? Nice. I could do with this one on the website. It's a nice card to have on the website. If this goes to the website, this is a really nice one. I'm down for that. There we go. Coffee, you already have this card. What are you doing here, bro? Is the brain braining? You have this card. What's going on here? You don't have it? Okay. Coffee is interested in this card. Is anybody else? Or do we have a sale today? I can't explain it. I don't understand the hatred that Coffee and Jason have for me putting a card on the website to make our website look populated. A psychiatrist has to explain this to me because I don't understand. I can't fathom why they don't want the website to have a card. They have purchased every single card on the website, even if they already have it. Even if they'll buy it. Coffee purchased 4 Greninja EXs off the website because you can't have any cards on the website. 4 of the same card. 4 name. All right, anyway, Galarian Zapdos is going to Coffee. Galarian Zapdos over to Coffee, bringing the tab up to 10. So don't send it through yet, Coffee. We got a tab of 10. Hey, Felix, how we doing? All right, the next one is Larry's Staraptor. We have a Larry's Staraptor. This gentleman with his boss, Coffee, Larry. This card is going to be €6. €6 for Larry's Staraptor. Expressions of interest. Jason already has this card, and Coffee already has this card. So I have a feeling that this one might be safe, and it might go to the website. The 2 Goose and Eggs have this card already. So this one could be safe. We could be sending this one to the website. €6, expressions of interest. Okay, Jacob's going to take this one because Jacob, the MTG fan, needs a Larry Staraptor. That is a cityscape. Correct, Vin. That is a building. There's a building in the background. So at the moment, Jacob is an expression of interest on Staraptor. Do we have any others? Do we have any others that are willing to take it? They're willing to take it. Jacob, so far, Vin, are we putting you down? Or are we settling this as a silent auction? Let me know. So far, Jacob will be taking this one home. We'll give it 2 more minutes. Debating, but might let this one go. It's all good, Vin. We've got 2 more cards after this. We have a buyer for this one, so we'll just wait it out, see if anyone else is interested. We'll see if anybody else is keen. But, let's see. This one Pokemon in my team when I play Pearl. It's in everyone's Poke team when they play for bloody Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Staraptor is arguably one of the best regional birds of all time. Like, if Staraptor is not in your top 3 regional birds of all time, like, why is he not there? You know, like, Staraptor is a cool Pokemon. He's very cool. Like, my top 3 birds of all time for regional variants, I'd have Pidgeot, I'd have Staraptor, and then I'd probably have Swellow. I actually really like Swellow. I'd have Staraptor. Oh, actually, Talonflame. Nah, take Swellow out, put Talonflame. Talonflame, Pidgeot, Staraptor. Those are my top 3. Talonflame, Pidgeot, Staraptor. That's the one. That's the easy pick. Talonflame. Yeah, Talonflame. Talonflame's a demon, dude. I love Talonflame. He's the Gen 6 one. He's the Gen 6 bird. But yeah, Talonflame. Talonflame's a good guy. There's actually a illustration rare of Talonflame in perfect order. I'm a fire collector. A gen I doubt I played. Yeah, X and Y. That's the game that came from, Vin. X and Y. All right, it's 2 minutes have passed. Jacob, I doubt you're going to get any other cards today. So you can send through €6. €6 to this link right here, Jacob. And that is all yours. Larry's Staraptor. Last one I played was black and white. Oh, you would have had Unpheasant. Unpleasant Unpheasant. And then Violet would have been... God, what was the Violet one? He's not that great. Scarlet Violet. Regional Bird. It's not Morpeko. It's... Which one is it? Let me look at the Scarlet Violet Pokedex. Oh, it's Wattrel. That's right. Gen 9, they didn't really have one. It was Wattrel and Kilowattrel, but like it didn't really have... Like technically there's no regional bird in Gen 9. There's no 3-stage evolution bird in Gen 9. They just didn't do one. There's Squawkabilly, and then there's Wattrel and Kilowattrel. So like, and that doesn't really count. So I think Gen 9 is the first region that they didn't do a regional bird that evolves 3 stages. So yeah, there you go. That's why I couldn't think of the Gen 9 one, because it just didn't exist. All right, there we go. Larry Staraptor is going to Jacob. For Jacob's box. Jacob's box is down there. Give me a second, guys. I grab the Jacob box. It's going crazy. I'm like, why can't I think of this Pokemon? And it makes sense. Because it doesn't exist. Because it doesn't exist. There we go. The Jacob box has a Staraptor. I was running out of ideas in Gen 9. No, Gen 9 is just... You guys know how I feel about Gen 9. Gen 9 is not a complete game. Gen 8, Gen 9 are incomplete because they're rushing their games. So that's a conversation for another time. All right, here we go. We have Knockdown Illustration Rare promo from the Stellar Crown series. This is a Stellar Crown promo. Very hard to come by this Knockdown these days. Knockdown promo from Stellar Crown is going to be €6. Expressions of interest. Who is keen on Knockdown? Coffee is down for Knockdown. Coffee's down for Knockdown. So we got 1 for Coffee. Is anybody else keen on the Knockdown? €6. Any Knockdown believers, or are we adding this to the Coffee tab? I'll let Coffee get the owl, even though I like this card. Jason's backing out. Letting his best friend, Coffee, get the card. But I have a feeling if someone else goes in, Jason will be the one that pushes it to auction. I have a feeling if we get a second interested party, I'd fight for it otherwise. Yeah, I get you, Mage. I get you. If we go to auction, it's going to go next Friday. So if that makes it, if that helps your decision process, if you're going to have a little bit of cash next Friday. Coffee is so lucky to have Jason as his best friend. Right name? Crazy. A tiny bit. Well, if you do express an interest, you could be the 3rd interested party, right? But would anyone be interested? Well, Coffee is absolutely going to be fighting for this card. And if Coffee's fighting, then Jason might throw a couple dollars here and there. It's a €6 card. But it's up to you, Mage. If you're interested, it'll go to auction because Jason has said he's the 3rd interested party, if someone else is interested. So if someone else wants to fight for it, Jason will push it to auction. But if no one else fights for it, Jason will let Coffee have it. So that's how it's going to go. We already saw how much we could be with auction. Exactly, Vin. Exactly. So, like, it's up to you guys. It's up to you guys. All right, we'll let Coffee have this one. We'll give it another minute. We'll give it 1 more minute. Put me in. Wait, Vin, is that official? Are you interested in the knockdown? Is that official, Vin? Are you interested? All right, it's official. Knockdown. That's it. Jason is the third interested party. Knockdown is going to auction. And that has settled our Friday auction on what it is going to be. So, next Friday, we are going to have Chespin, Knockdown, Rapidash, Joltik, Piplup, and Carablast. That is going to be the 6 cards we have on auction next week. Make sure you guys are here on Friday. That's going to be one hell of an auction. Piplup, Jimmy up. Yeah, it's going to be a big one. Piplup is a very good card, man. But final card for today. Final card for today is a Kangamama. We have a Destined Rivals Kangaskhan. This card here is an absolute keeper. Destined Rivals Kangaskhan. €12. Expressions of interest. We've got Espy and Coffee who are interested in the Kangaskhan. Espy and Coffee so far. And there we go. That's going to be the next auction that we set up. There we go. It's officially going to auction. Vin, Coffee, and Espy have pushed this one to auction. So Kangaskhan is going to be the following auction. There we go. All right. Coffee, send through €10. Send through €10. That'll settle your tab for the Maractus and the Zapdos. €10 and it's all yours. I'm locking in on my Destined Rivals and SSP Master Set. You gotta, SP. You gotta. All right. That is all of the singles we're debuting for today. But who wants to see a sneak peek for next week? Sneak peek next week. Sneak peek next week. Sneak peek next week. Sneak peek next week. This is what we got. This is for next week. This is next week. Oh, I traded a Deancey. Nice, SB. Good job. It's a nice card. There we go. A little sneak peek for next week. All right. Next week, sneak peek. We have 4 cards next week. We have a extremely playable and highly coveted Sterilege EX. If you are a player of the TCG, you know how valuable this card can be. Sterilege EX. Extremely playable. The next one that we have is going to be a Thunderous. We have a Thunderous EX, the Black Bolt promo card. Susha's favorite cards. We have the Thunderous EX, or Thunderous Illustration Rare, sorry. Coffee, thank you for sending that through. We have the Thunderous. The next one that we are going to have is a lovely Relicanth from Temporal Forces. A very old card that has some Shelders, Luminions, Caracostas. So this is a multiple Pokemon card. It is a fee. Very funny if someone bought that for Susha as well. It'd be very funny. It would. So we have Relicanth from Temporal Forces. And then finally, for anyone who has not pulled it recently, we have Fomantis. We have a Fomantis illustration. We have a Fomantis from Pitch Black. Our first Pitch Black hit in the shack. We have a Fomantis illustration rare. There we go. Those are going to be the 4 cards that are making their debut next week. I love that Fomantis, a baby. She is a very nice card. Let's pop these over in Coffee's box. There we go. Coffee's box. It's a coffee. It's a box. It's a coffee box. There we go. All right. Cyflex, I think I'll pick up my box tomorrow if possible. Do I need to tell Bossman? Yes, please do. Because Cyflex, I'm at the old shop. The Bossman is at the new shop. So if Bossman doesn't come and get it from the old shop, it won't be ready. So you need to message Bossman. But guys, that is us. We are all done for the day. You are a big egg, Coffee, but I do have some cards to put up on the website, so I'm not too stressed out. We'll at least have a little bit of here, a little bit of there. We'll have some Iron Treads and some great tasks that we'll be able to have. We've got some great auction cards for next week, so we're doing okay. But that is going to be us for the day. Now, normally we would be sending on over to Simuji for today's stream, but Simi is not streaming today. I know. Criminal, right? So we are going to head over to, I think we're going to, let me just double check. I think we might be going to Kipti. Yo, we are going to Kipti. So we're going to be raiding on into Kipti. Raid message is going to be Shack Attack. Nice little raid message here. There we go. Shack Attack. Beauty. And then this is our raid message for our followers. And guys, thank you so much for an incredible day. I hope everyone got all the cards that they want. And congratulations as well, as we were able to pull that, we're able to pull the Gwyn SIR. Congratulations to Mim, who was able to grab that. And guys, this is us all done for the week. We are done. We are going to be back on Wednesday next week. I get a little bit of a long weekend between the next shift. Get to be able to have some streams of my own. So if you guys do want to go and hang out with me, make sure you drop Shufty Bear a follow. That is where I'll be live for the next Friday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So for the next 4 streams, I'll be over at my channel. But thank you so much for today, guys. It was a lot of fun. Congratulations to everyone who got their cards that they were after. But let's head on over to Kipti. Chat, please follow Shufty Bear. He's a cool guy. Chat, please get name out of Rome. He would like to hang out in his hometown of the Netherlands. Chat, please rescue name from Rome! But if you guys would like to hang out with us outside of stream, jump across and you can subscribe to the YouTube. All of the content that we have here today will be rewatchable over on YouTube, as the VODs are there forever till time immemorial. And of course, if you guys would like to join the Discord to know when we go live and what we're doing next, jump on into the Discord. And if you would like to know what our stock levels of new stock is going to be and what they're going to cost, make sure you're following the Instagram. All of our updates are sent out over there. Guys, thank you so much for an incredible day. I will see you all later. I hopefully will be drinking a couple of beersies tomorrow, opening some packs tomorrow. We'll see what we do. But big love. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys later. And it's Chimkey Day. Everyone say bye, Choof. Bye, Choof. See you guys later. Bye.